They figured out that when the last solar elf dies, there's a failsafe mechanic that is going to occur so that Solar Cat doesn't get free. And that failsafe is basically the god coming down and destroying the planet.
Yeah, okay.
So they don't want that to happen. And as far as they know, I think they said that there was 2 solar elves that are still alive, or maybe you guys deduced that many. But that's what you think.
I mean, I know of.
I think they said 2, and we assumed that must mean that Mercadian is alive.
Yeah. I already assume that he's still alive and that the image is trying to reunite with his true self. Or that he is the true self and is bluffing like an absolute legend.
It's certainly possible. All right. Excuse me. I think that just about covers it. They wanted to get at the information that Lycidas has, but we'll see what happens. As we might as well roll for initiative, as I do believe we need to.
Oh yeah.
13.2.
Out of curiosity, are we restrained underwater?
No.
I think we're just swimming.
Okay.
Oh, I had an unhero-ish initiative.
You see some serious shit happening and you spring to action. Clearly.
Where are we on the screen? Am I crazy?
Or not?
We're on the wrong.
I have to scroll down.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, we are.
You're on the page.
Wait, really?
I'm in this area with these 2 lines.
Well, I'm not down there
down
yet.
There. Never mind, I'm retarded.
Oh,
it's down here.
I made a strength save, and I'm still up top. Though, I mean, probably gonna.
No, I mean, me and Misha are the 2 who are in the water themselves.
All right, so it looks like we've got Yane leading the charge, as usual. And then Red.
Trust Yane, feel the pain.
And then Kirill.
It's gonna be so fucking bad fighting Atlas.
And then Misha. Then Kirill. Then Blue. Then Tammin.
We know our attack order.
Then Yellow. And finally, Haldir. Alrighty. So, the players that have not fallen in the sinkhole, you are about 60 feet away from the water's edge.
Okay.
There is about a 10-foot gap between where the water is and the edge of this pool. So there's 10 feet of nothing, of air, in between the 2. This area up here, this altar-y looking thing, it is below water. And it is just an indentation that is a little bit raised up. There are numerous pathways that lead out of this room that are all currently closed with grates, so far as you can tell. And with that, go ahead.
Where are the pathways? Sorry.
There's lots of them. They're not denoted in any capacity.
So explain to me where the rest of us are. We're just.
I don't see the other party.
We're above.
You're like
we haven't dropped down.
Yes.
I mean, just that the tokens aren't there, so it's kind of hard to visualize it.
Yeah.
You're looking down at how shitty of a situation we're in. Like,
right.
How's it going?
You guys were never really my friends.
Right? Yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I don't really. You're not really my sibling. You're not.
We were Scooby doing it for so long.
I'm gonna go.
Gain survives.
Yeah. Just had the world end. Okay. I mean, we're just all at the precipice. I mean, the rest of us are just at the precipice looking over into this.
Correct.
We can't see down there, right?
They can see light coming from there, and you can even probably make out the aboleths at this point as well. Your party members have probably slipped just a little bit out of view as far as the triangular vision that you have. Yeah, they dropped over the lip that you can no longer see them.
And so I'm just going to. I mean, we've already started initiative, so I guess we're in combat.
Yes.
I suspect these giant creatures are plainly visible, unless I'm mistaken.
They are plainly visible.
Do you know exactly where we are around this ring, or can we just appear out of anywhere?
You can appear. You're on the south side. Yeah, these are. This is
okay. So I'm just gonna fucking just jump in head first.
Okay.
Abandon fucking all
reason.
All
You're
reason.
going
Thank
in.
you.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, what's he gonna do from up there, right?
Nothing at all. And it's not like I don't know that I won't die or anything hitting the ground.
Yeah, it could be an illusion.
It could just be solid ground for all.
So you use your movement, and you would have to dash as well to splash in with the rest of the party. Can you dash as a bonus action, or do you need to use
Do I have to? I mean, for me to clear that, can I make it in with just my normal movement?
You would be able to make it in by the end of your turn by just sliding in, but you wouldn't reach there as quickly, basically. So if there's something that you want to throw or something of that nature,
it was mostly just being able to rage in the same.
Yeah, absolutely, you can do that.
Okay.
Superman
the water
slid
and I see the apples
down there.
I want to rage.
Sure. Okay. Perfect. That brings us to layer actions.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody who's in the water needs to take
water's fine.
make 3 DC 14 wisdom saving throws.
Yeah, I thought so.
3.
Good thing I have advantage on mine for this ring. 14. I fail. Oh no, 14.
No, you succeed. Yeah, you succeed every time.
Yeah, that's crazy though, dude. 3 of them. Oof. No.
Yain saves 2 times. And then Misha, you need to also make it.
Base ring of mental fortitude.
3 wisdom saves.
Free wisdom save, okay.
One.
Oh, 3. I thought you said free.
3.
Free.
2. 3. Wow. Okay.
For free.
Damn. So Yain, you take 6 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
That is it. Not too incredible. Okay. That's shitty. But now the red guy's gonna go. And so what he is going to do is without leaving his connection. So they all got one little tentacle that's placed onto yonder orb. He's gonna shimmy around. And he has input reach. So he can't do that. He is going to attempt to enslave. Yeah, he's going to attempt to enslave Misha. So you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Can a character serve 2 masters at once?
Apparently, this one doesn't have to worry about it. You succeed. All right. And that's actually all it's going to do for its action. So, it goes to Misha. Your turn. You feel a presence seeping from this old red boy, and he's coming after you. He's trying to eat your brains, but he failed miserably. Your gods are stronger than this little fella. What do you do?
I am going to bless 3 people.
Nice.
The 3 people around us, me, Tammin, and Yane. And that's my action. And I'm in the water with dead space. That's 10 feet. I want to move. Does it make a difference?
Yeah, is the edge of this
seriously,
is the
does
edge of
it
this
make a
pool like a
difference?
wall that we can't really? It looks hopeless to climb. I assume. This is just a pool.
It
in,
would
like, a
it would
cylinder.
be it would be immensely difficult to climb out of this pool.
Yeah.
Is swimming at half speed?
It is
Okay.
How
so I could
how
go,
tall
like,
is the wall compared to the water? Sorry.
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay.
I could go like here.
You can move yourself
I'm
there.
gonna
That's
yeah,
sure.
I'm gonna move over to the side. Promoting non-conal attacks.
Smart.
Trying. And I'll end my turn because I think that's everything I can do.
All right. Fair enough. That brings us to Kirill. The rest of your party is down, except for Haldir, who is not down there.
I'm going to take my horse into a full gallop, and I'm going to
Dive in with the horse.
dive in straight at Blue and try to attack him.
Okay. Make an athletics.
What does your
check.
horse give you? Another
And
30 feet? So you have a 60 feet essentially.
Yeah, and also a animal husbandry check.
I think that's a thing in this game.
Animal husbandry?
Animal handling.
I bred this horse really well.
Is that bestiality?
Yeah, it is.
That's disgusting.
Animal handling, not husbandry, but it should be husbandry.
I bred this horse. I created him.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that's true. In your mind.
With my
All right.
mind.
Okay. Yeah, so you clear Yane and Tammin with ease. Your horse leaps into the air.
And into the water.
And into the water.
That's so funny.
Good thing horses are strong swimmers.
Yeah,
Are they?
they are.
I
Yeah.
actually don't know.
Yeah.
They can kick so hard that it doesn't matter that their hooves are kind of flat.
I see.
Just brute force.
I'll allow it. You can make an attack roll against Blue.
Let's see a fat crit. Rip.
15.
15 does not hit.
Ooh, this is gonna be a tough
Well,
one.
good thing I got 2 of these.
That's good information.
Also, I want to use... actually, before... Yeah, I want to use... where the fuck is it?
Storm Sisters.
Yeah, I'm like, should I use that or should I... Yeah, I'm using Cleansing, Noah.
Mm.
Okay.
Cleansing
As a bonus
Nova
action.
is a bonus action, and I'm going to use Calimaris and swing again. 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
Wait, so you do 20?
Hold on a second, though. I need to check something.
I take half of that in fucking radiant damage, man.
No, it heals me now.
No. Oh, does your thing mod it? It says half damage to allies.
Calimaris mods it, so it heals me now.
Oh, well, what about me, my guy?
Yes, everyone who's in it is healed by it.
Huge. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, you're griefing me.
So you actually have disadvantage on attack rolls while in water.
Oh,
So
shit.
the 10.
Am
does
I
not
in water? Am I in water?
This is water, man.
The horse is in water. I'm sitting on the horse.
On top of the horse. I think after
I love
charging
the way
down
you're
the
trying
ramp,
to rule
you're a
that
little
off.
bit beneath the water
Yeah,
at
my
the current
horse is
moment.
in water. Clearly,
Yeah.
I'm not, and I'm on the.
I mean,
It's
if the horse
hilarious.
is swimming, it's always in the water. So most
I
of
think
my
that would
torso.
make sense on a later turn, maybe.
Yeah,
But-
I would agree in that
I mean, you
regard.
just literally
It's just
jumped
that
60 feet.
yeah, you
plunged
just
into water.
dropped in there.
All right, fair enough.
So you deal 29 points of radiant damage
Huge.
to any creature within 10 feet of you.
Nope, doesn't quite hit, but it hits the homie.
Doesn't
Obviously.
quite hit, but it's homie number one. Okay, damn. All right.
Hey, that's this kind of swing we need. We'll see
That
if it's
is a
enough.
pretty damn good. Let's see. So blue is going to take a legendary action to make it a tail attack against you. And
Oh, Lord,
I also
3
need you to
guys with
make
legendaries.
a constitution saving throw.
Everybody in the water?
No, just him.
Love it. All right, what was the other thing?
It's just making an attack against you.
Okay.
Failed your con
and-
save? That's not good.
30 does hit. You take
Fucking roll
Yeah.
down.
16 points of bludgeoning damage,
-4.
-4.
Oh, that's right.
And
That's pog.
that doesn't count. Okay, so but you can't be diseased, so it doesn't matter for you. And so that passes to the creature's turn that's actually right in front of you. And it is going to make 3 tentacle attacks against you.
Bring it on.
20,
Yeah, that hits.
natural 20.
Definitely hits.
no.
Wait, how close are you?
He-
Oh,
Oh, you can change it to
I
non-crit.
I can make that a not crit.
With
I
your
can make that
reaction,
a not
though,
crit
right?
as a reaction. Yes, it takes my reaction, but what the hell else am I going to use that for?
Hey,
Sure.
be my guest.
Are you? Yeah. So are
Yeah,
you using it or no?
I'll burn it. Yeah. Let me.
Okay.
I'm trying
And,
to find out my but I'm doing it. Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's fine. And then a 30 hits again as well. So he's rolling quite high.
Yes.
And so you take, but if it's lucky, it's against you, I suppose. So you're going to be really reduced this. So you take 8 reduced to 4, 12 reduced to 8, and 16 reduced to 12. Well, that's really weird how that worked out. So I think that's 12 plus 12 is 24 points of damage. That
Does
passes
he also take
its
the
turn.
minus? Oh, you calculated that.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You actually also need to make. Nope, you can't become diseased, so it doesn't matter. All right. That passes Blue's turn. Tammin, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna. Let's see. I have 35 move, half in water, so yeah, I'm gonna move up here, and I'm going to make a attack with Howling Gale. Natural 20.
It's juicy. That definitely
It's a good
definitely
thing that
hits.
my crit roll was actually a 50 plus 1, lol. But hey, since it's a crit, I think I'm gonna do a menace.
And also, you're in water, so it's disadvantage.
So it's just 14 then. And
So
I'm dealing an extra
16
2.
total?
Yeah, so 16, and then the next the target has to make a wisdom save. Oh, that's actually not what I want to do. I'm sorry. I'd rather do a goading attack. So it'll still be the 2, but I just wanted it to be wisdom save, disadvantage on attack rolls other than myself.
He has actually even worse than that.
And my
no.
save is
Yes.
where is that?
He rolled 13.
15.
No, he rolled 13. Yes.
Okay, then he fails.
So
So he
he
has
will
disadvantage on attacks against anyone other than me until my next
utilize this opportunity to. Are you done? Actually, you have another.
turn. I have one
attack.
more attack. 17.
Hits.
Okay, just 10 more slashing.
Yep. Okay. All right. So in total, you did 16 plus 10 is 26. Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll do twin bolt for a bonus, which is 10 to hit. That fails.
I've never seen that hit ever.
I've seen it
It's
hit like once or
happened.
twice, but it's not very
Yeah.
often for me. Yeah.
He has to learn how to be smarter.
An impossible task. That's my turn.
Fair enough. Beautiful. At the end of your turn, yellow and blue are going to take tail swipes against you.
Oh lord. Okay. 22 AC.
Wow.
25 hits.
25 hits.
And a 12 misses.
Okay.
I know you had 22.
Tail
AC.
swipe
It's just because
is
I'm wearing a fucking shield in my offhand.
3.
Mm-mm.
So 16 points
16
of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Does that put you unconscious? Pretty
No,
bad.
I will take the 16, but I will also. How do I want to do that? Who misses me? Oh, this guy has reach, huh? This guy missed me, or this guy missed me?
The second guy missed you.
So with blue?
No.
No. Green,
the
yellow, and red attacked you.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Didn't
I'm
you
sorry.
say that?
Blue and yellow attacked. Blue hit, yellow missed.
Okay, then I can't riposte because he's out of my reach. Rip. Damn. Alright. And I took 16. I'll actually use another die to parry some of the damage. So
A lot of the damage.
2.
Okay.
And that
All right.
is my reaction.
Okay. That's good. That is your turn. It goes to yellow, who is going to move himself a little bit closer to you. And he's just going to multi-attack you. Because I've got a lot of swings on this fella.
Yeah, I think so. It's got a lot of
20 doesn't hit.
No.
Don't forget you were blessed before too.
16 doesn't hit. 15 doesn't hit. Oh, that was unfortunate. Well, fuck.
Yes, dude.
Okay.
Seems I'm still
That
very
ends its
agile,
turn.
wriggling around in the water. That's what I like
Yeah.
to see.
Howdy. It's your turn.
Oh,
You're
dear.
currently off screen.
Okay. Couple things. First of all, I assume there's nothing discerning these things like from each other. They all look roughly the same.
They do.
In terms of, like,
Their
size
attire is a
and-
little bit different. They do have a little bit of adornments, the metal pieces that are hanging off of them. And we'll just say that one's wearing a red themed, one's blue, and one's yellow.
Yeah. Okay. Other thing is, so there's like a ledge here. Is that correct? It sounded like you said there was empty space.
There is. So there is empty space between the water and the lip of the ledge. The ledge does flatten out for about 5 feet, but it is, and you've seen Yane slide down this, and Kirill, as well as the rest of your party. It is very slick. The descent is, and so everybody else has been just willingly jumping in. If you wanted to try and stop there, you'd need to make probably an athletics check.
But there's flat ground on the edge.
There is, yes.
Okay. So I'm going to jump down. When I get within roughly 30 feet of the ground, I'm going to use my bonus action to Misty Step over here.
Okay. Yes.
So I don't have a token right now, but I want to be right here.
Oh yeah, yep. Sorry.
And then I'm going to use my action to cast Wall of Stone And I'm going to basically, I don't know, where's the fucking ruler thing? Basically, I want like a big I want to make like a platform here.
Okay.
Connected to the top.
Sure.
Like this surface here.
Yeah.
And like going out over the water. I guess, well, is the edge also stone? Like like under the water?
Yeah.
Okay. So I can make a 10. Every time I read this fucking spell, my brain turns to mush, guys. 10 by 10 foot panels. Okay.
10 by 10. Could you elevate them out of the water? Could you
No.
like pillar them up? Like no, because you could do 10 by 10 foot panels. You should just go.
No, you can't do that. Basically, I want to make a square, so it'll be like a rectangle that comes out like this, 10 feet. So it's like two squares on next to each other, making a rectangle, and that'll be two of them. And then the other 8 are just stacked on top of it to give it additional structure.
Sure.
So that it's harder for them to break it.
Okay. And so did you do 2, you said?
Yeah, so it should go out like 20 feet. Basically, yeah, exactly like that. That's perfect. And so these are what's 5 times, so they're 30 inches thick, and if it comes up, they have hit points and AC 15, so it's 30 hit points per inch of thickness. So that's 30 times 30, right?
Yeah.
Because there's 30 inches, so it has 900 hit points.
Okay, I don't think that should come up.
So ridiculous.
They hate the stone so much. If only.
Well, I'm trying to give my boys somewhere to stand, man. And I believe that will complete my turn.
Okay. So at the end of your turn, the Abolus will take another two rounds of tail swipes. We'll go both at Tammin again.
Hey, which one?
Okay. Also, Tom, while we're figuring that out, I forgot. Is this guy flanked? Was he flanked? Because I have sneak attack.
No.
Oh, you would sneak attack if you hit, regardless if he's flanked or not. But
wouldn't I have needed advantage?
You don't need advantage to sneak attack. You need not disadvantage. So.
Okay.
Well, he would have he had disadvantage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's fair.
So 30 does hit you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Which one hit him?
It would have been the second one, which is the yellow one.
I've retaken what I prevented. All right.
Yeah.
I
passes to the top of the round. So that is Yan E.
Nice. Okay. If I get on this platform, I'm definitely not in range of any of them.
Don't you get double movement from rage?
I don't even need it.
No.
I can just go straight.
He can get there. He has 40 movement and half to he still gets there.
I'm just going to come up right in between you two.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I'm going to...
I think we really need to get rid of one of these quick.
Yeah. I'm going to Reckless Attack, Greater Weapon Master. 2 attacks.
Okay. This is against blue. Okay. You do have disadvantage. Wait.
Oh.
So you have just regular roll because you said reckless attack, so it's just 27. 27 does hit.
And then
and 13. Yeah.
Plus,
it's already in there. The rage should already be in there.
What? Your reckless attack's already in there?
No. They're not in there.
Rage
So it'd be -5.
Oh,
you said you wanted to do Great Weapon.
Great Weapon Master. So the Great Weapon Master swing still hits the first one. Which would have been 23.
So this is 23, and then the second one is a miss.
So that's okay. And the second one is a miss. Yeah,
correct.
Okay. Any bonus action shenanigans?
No.
Okay. Does that pass your turn?
It does pass my turn. Yeah.
All right. passes to another set of tail swipes. Red still can't swing on you, but they'll go ahead and make Blue will make it. How long does Blue have to? Is it just the
It
next
has to be
attack,
my
or can he
turn before he doesn't have
before a disadvantage?
So,
Okay.
blah blah blah. On a failed save, target's disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than myself until the end of my next turn. So any attacks that aren't against me will have disadvantage until it's my turn.
All right. Well, it's going to then just the two of them are going to swing on you again.
Yep.
22.
22 hits, just barely.
22, just barely. All right. 13 points of damage.
Top of the round. Do I get my reaction at the top of the round or not? I don't remember.
You get it at the end, at the start of your
start of
turn.
my turn, right? Okay, yeah. All right, well, rip.
And this is just at the end of Yane's turn. Now we're at initiative count 20, and they are going to take their layer actions. In this case,
sorry, I took 13. Okay, go ahead.
Let me see. I just have to double check a spell real quick. Oh, that sucks. No, that's not going to do anything. Haldir, why don't you make 2 strength saving throws? As 2 pools of water tendril out and try and grip you down into the water. Okay, you do not succeed. So they're pulling you in. They're pulling you in all the way, dog.
Okay.
Everyone's piled up.
They're getting you.
And just
deep
so I
in
understand,
it.
I'm sorry. Are these ramps that leading up to the top, or did you just raise shit at water level so you could stand and fight on them?
Yeah, it's like at the water level.
Okay, just
so you can just climb up out.
Thanks.
All right. And then it doesn't do any damage. There's no reason. Oh, okay. Well, this one is going to try and yank Misha closer. So why don't you make a DC?
We're getting grouped up.
14 strength save.
Ooh, what strength?
Yep.
And it's a saving throw, so I can roll my d4.
Yes.
I'm gonna need it. Is it gonna matter?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
No.
Strength's not my strong suit.
Okay, but that was the end of initiative count 20. So then we go to Red. Red is now right next to you. There's not really a whole. You might as well just swing, dude. These guys, once they're in combat, their tricks are a little lackluster, especially since you guys are pretty impossible to enslave.
Like all the cool shit is in the flavor before you get into combat.
All right.
But they can control people in the water, I think.
3 swings against you. 30, I think, is the only one that hits. What's your AC?
Me?
Yeah.
21.
Yes.
30 would hit.
So 30 hits. The other ones do not.
Not
so
a lot
you
of doesn't
take
hit, I think.
14 points of bludgeoning damage. A creature. Okay, that's not going to matter right now. But you are not immune to diseases, so far as I'm aware. You need to make a con save.
All right. And then I have advantage on concentration checks, which I'll have to roll too.
Sure.
Which I'll have to. I don't have to roll that again.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
So you actually take that first attack. Should only have been a 2d6 plus 5. So that should have only been a 9. A 9.
Oh, that's a big difference. Okay.
Yeah. And then you did fail your Constitution saving throw, so you are now diseased.
Mm.
All right. What does
She
that
has
do?
advantage, right?
I have advantage on the
Constitution saving throws?
concentration.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
So
sorry.
everyone's still blessed, but
Yeah, but you're diseased now,
I would
right?
still be. I would be. Yeah, because that saving
Yeah.
throw, even if I rolled a d4, wouldn't matter. So
Yeah,
I'm assuming
sorry.
an 8 wouldn't pass.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't know. You
no.
never know. You never know. Never.
All right. That's going to end its turn.
Do I'm not
You should-
poisoned from the disease though?
You are not
I'm
poisoned.
okay.
You are just diseased. And there is no immediate effect, so far as you can tell. You just feel like there's something wrong, something seeping into your veins.
Yeah, I think I know what it is,
Yeah.
but oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta get rid of one of these.
At the that is the end of its turn, so it's Misha's turn.
Okay. Do you think they have a good con?
I think they probably have pretty decent most things.
Probably everything, right? So, out of curiosity, this thing that's encompassing the dude we're after here, is he behind like a wall?
No, so this is just a little raised dais underwater. It really wouldn't matter to you because the water's about 20 feet deep, and you really probably should be making saves to be able to swim. But it doesn't matter too much. But that's only like 5 foot up, so it's easily reachable.
So I'm engaged with one for sure, right?
You're fairly confident that these tentacle monsters can reach pretty far, and you're engaged with 2 of them.
So I am engaged with 2. Okay. That sucks. Since I don't know how to shake off disease,
They
and I don't
each
know-
have one personal little tentacle that's reaching on and touching that orb as well.
Oh, they do.
Yes.
Shit. I don't have a way.
Ooh, I don't remember that.
I know.
but
I'm
that's
like,
good
I'll
to
kill
know.
the tentacle. Although they have more than one tentacle. Out of curiosity, these tentacles that are touching the orb, do they look identical to the rest of their tentacles?
Yes.
Fuck. Okay. I'm just reading one of my spells. All right, that's a concentration check. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Word of Radiance and hope they're susceptible to radiant damage. Because I don't have a whole lot of options there. So it would hit both of them since they're both engaged with me.
Yes.
And it's a con save of 17.
Con save of 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a troop, so I actually get the DC should be like 1. I have to read my stuff again, but I think the DC is like 1 higher. So it should be like 18. Hold on. Because I have that stone.
It fails its save, so it takes 18 points of damage. Which one did you target?
It would hit both of them because it bubbles out for me. But
okay.
And it would be radiant. The stone I have, the damage is +2.
Oh, okay.
So it's 20 damage on both of them.
Sure. All right.
Nice.
DC save increase +1, not 2. And I'll call out since I can't really fucking move too much here either because I'm engaged to Lycidas. Tell him to take heart. We'll save you. You drowned bastard.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, my turn.
like
that was my turn.
I like it.
So that happens at the end of your turn. They are all going to take legendary actions, and they're going to tail swipe. One of them at you, Misha.
I'll just make my con save. Oh wait,
Which one?
See if they hit first. See if they hit first before I
The
make
one
my
that's
con save.
closest to her.
I could just make out.
And
only,
that's 22 to hit, which I think just hits.
That does just hit.
And so you take 18 points of bludgeoning damage. Then the other 2, the yellow and blue, are going to make their attacks against Tammin. 30
Yeah.
and 23.
23 hits.
So they both hit. So
Oh, did
you
you say-
take 17
I didn't even hear
and
the
19. 30 was the other one.
other one. Whew, all right. 17 and 19.
Yeesh.
That
Not
passes
looking too good over
Misha's
here, I'll tell you
turn.
that.
Goes to Carol's turn.
Don't you get
Carol,
fooled from like
At the start of your turn, your ability triggers.
I thought it was the end of turns.
Is it? It might be. If it is at the end of turns, then just
Yeah.
wait until then. Yeah. Okay. What would you like to do? You are now
Alright.
at water level with your horse swimming.
So seeing as this thing is flanked, I'm gonna
Yes,
wail
please
on it.
fucking kill this thing.
I keep hearing that he's flanked.
He is not flanked.
He's not flanked.
He's like a giant fucking creature.
Yeah.
Well, so
I mean,
I mean, isn't just.
I think the
flanked is
flanking
one
would
or more
be like.
creature in range of it. But I agree,
Well,
they should have to be behind the target.
Well, I've heard that if you can
That's not
drop a
what
lot.
flanking means.
Yeah.
You're conflating how
Sneak attack.
your sneak
Yeah.
attack works and how flanking works. Sneak attack works if the enemy has an enemy within melee range of them. Doesn't even have to be your ally if there's three
Yeah,
parties.
you're right. It says it has to be opposite side.
Yeah, basically, but like flanking is like if you can draw a line between
Yeah,
two
of
players in the. Regardless.
I could see that, but they are very observant, and in this situation, I don't think that they would qualify as being flanked.
All right, whatever.
That's fine.
Unfortunate that they're not.
Yes.
Jesus, dude.
So 13 plus 6 is 19 points of damage.
We're gonna smite.
Yeah, you
Level
might
three
as well
smite.
anyway.
Oh, yeah. Level 3
You need to
smite.
blast this
Okay.
thing, man.
out of curiosity, how did they react to radiant damage? Just
What? You disregard that. It's
Normally,
68.
yeah, just,
okay.
just burning them.
68.
Yeah, wait, which
It was
one?
less.
Yeah, that's funny. But it's 23.
23 plus 19 is 40. No. Yes.
42.
No. 42. Okay. 42 points of damage. It's still kicking, but man, oh man, is it scarred up from all of these slashes.
16.
16 does not hit.
You're blessed.
Yeah, roll a d4.
Too stressed.
Papa
to
bless.
be blessed.
Papa bless. 18.
18.
That
Blessed to
does
be
hit.
stressed.
Yeah.
For another.
All right, and I'm gonna level 2 smite.
Oh.
Okay.
Heck.
So yes, you smote this creature, and its eyes low lifeless as it starts to sink to the bottom.
No, does his tentacle let go of the
That's
orb?
good because I'm about to die too.
Tentacle lets go of the orb. Yes.
Ooh.
Spoiler alert: we have to kill them all at the same time.
No.
Council fight. Shit.
And now I'm gonna move a little bit further up, but I'm gonna end my turn here, and this is gonna
Guess I'll just die.
heal all diseases to everyone within 10 feet of me and heal everyone.
Ooh.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
everyone heals for 8.
For 8?
So nice.
For half.
And cleans diseases.
Oh,
That's
thank
right.
God.
Oh, fuck.
Tom's
me.
like,
I
that's
love
right.
it.
I
Thank
forgot
you.
about that.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's so nice. By the way, I was just shit talking when I told Lycidas that we were going to save him, and like Kirill has renewed my faith that we're not all going to die right now. I'm just saying.
Fair enough.
He
Fair
owns,
enough. Yeah. So as the blue creature dies, you hear a scream enter all of your minds. Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw, each of you.
23.
I think we are all in range of Mr. Kirill's aura as
10
well.
feet?
if
Yeah, I think
it's
we are
relevant.
too. So plus whatever his charisma mod is.
Maybe not me, but
Or I'm the wisest person fucking ever.
We all save 100%. check that.
Oh, yes, you all do. Yeah.
Nice.
But you hear that scream call out in hundreds of different languages. It's a cacophony in your mind. But you guys all catch distinctly one that sounds like a cry for help to a brother. And
Did they
it's
say
emanating
Oh,
from the
no.
creature. And, but nothing else happens.
Is that? Can I ask?
1 sec.
You said like in multiple different languages. In what language was
Yes.
that like very obvious? Like,
well,
was it just
the
common?
ones that you can understand.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Holy shit, dude! If this guy's solar elf too.
Let's go on. So, Tammin, it is your turn.
And moving on.
Hey. Whose turn?
Tammin's turn. But before Tammin's turn, they're going to make attacks. Red's going to make an attack against Misha. A natural 20.
I reaction to reduce that.
How?
Do you have your reaction back?
I do because my turn happened.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's your
true.
turn.
You
Is it
did.
is it a resourced ability or is it just reaction
It's
It's
based?
your
a
reaction,
divine
right?
ability, and I have them as the amount of. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4
Or
more
wisdom
of
mod,
those.
right?
Well, then you just take 14 points of damage.
I turn that hit into a normal hit, so it still hits, but it's
Yes.
just not a crit anymore.
Yeah. The other one is going to make its attack against Hammond,
Yeah.
but misses.
Yes.
Okay. That passes its turn, or it passes the legendary action round, and then we go to Tammin.
I'm gonna saunter up, as you do in water, apparently, and I'm
So you
going
do?
to activate the Nimbus Blade active
Sure.
and make 2 attacks. The
Makes
Howling Gale.
sense.
29, 30.
Those, yep,
And I'll
those will definitely
choose
hit.
lightning as my mod. So 11 plus 6, 6 lightning. So that's 12 plus 22 is 34 damage
22
in total.
plus-
Unless there's reductions. 22 plus 12.
22 plus 12. Yeah. So that's 34.
34. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. And then I will action surge.
Okay.
And do so again.
Oh, baby.
24, 26. Woo! Okay.
Yeah.
And then I
okay.
will just add to that more lightning damage. So that's another
34. It's the
another
exact same
34.
roll. Yeah. So 68
and then
points
I'll
of
do
damage.
what was the one I wanted? Another menacing attack. So plus 9 more for a total.
That's the
of
goading, by the way.
43. Yeah, I want that person.
Yeah, he meant
to
that.
Okay, okay. You
Disadvantage
said
on
menacing,
attack
so I
rolls.
didn't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I said the wrong word. So again, another DC 15 whiz save. I'm not going to use another one. I'll hold on. To my
It
reaction.
succeeds.
Okay.
So
he still takes 43 in that second round of damage. So
yep.
34 plus 43 is 70.
77. 77. It's quite a harmful bit of damage.
Bonus action. I will second wind.
Makes more sense.
There we go, dude.
Whoa.
Big cock.
Oh, jeez.
Let's go. Okay, there we go. I'm feeling a little more healthy over here. That's my turn.
Hey, you should roll
I
a.
hope so.
Which? Oh, never mind. Never mind.
No, it is. Wow. It's.
How's he looking
damn.
after that?
Hey, look about half.
Grinning under my my brow here.
He's bloodied. He poked out one of his eyes. Okay. Well, that's pretty fucked. It's going to pass to Yellow's turn, but before that, Red is going to make its last legendary action attack against Misha. And connects, but does not crit for 14 points of damage.
I'm still alive.
For now.
Oh, I need to roll. Sorry, con checks real quick. I don't think I rolled one for the last one either. So I'm assuming a 19.
Yeah, yeah.
That one I have advantage on. So I'll just roll that one again.
I would assume that. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. And you said 14.
Correct. Bludgeoning.
All right.
It's just gonna have to. It's just gonna have to swing on you. It's gonna just beat the shit out of you, Mr. Tammin. So it's gonna make its 3 tentacle attacks against you. Natural 1, 4,
Nice.
2.
Oof, none of those hit. Surprise.
None of those hit, surprisingly enough. That's gonna pass its turn. Howdy.
Just like, jeez.
Yeah.
So I was picked up by like the 2 water tendrils. Is that
Yes.
still occurring? Was
No,
one of them
they
from
just-
one
they
one
just
that
pulled you.
died, or they just
pulled you
Okay.
into the water, but they no longer exist.
Yeah, they death grip you into my aura that makes them unable to charm you.
Yeah,
Huge.
exactly. They
Because they're not
weren't
very smart.
Kill
quite
the
ready
Giga Chad.
for. Yeah, weren't quite ready for the Giga Chad blade.
I'm gonna gain their guard. Okay, I'm just gonna cast a chromatic orb at
Sure.
this feller, the yellow man.
Yellow.
We'll go lightning, I suppose.
15 does not hit.
Probably not gonna hit. Okay, that's gross.
Unfortunate. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. What do I want to do with my bonus action? Are any part of these things above the water, or are they completely submerged?
They're completely submerged.
Okay. I'm going. How far down the water am I? Like, could I get on top of this thing or no?
Yeah, I would say you have enough distance to get there.
Okay.
They're pulling you mostly towards them, not down.
All right. Also, I'm like below the layer.
Yeah.
But I will just quicken spell 2 sorcery points, and we're gonna acid splash this filler.
Which spell?
Acid splash. It's a cantrip.
Acid splash. Okay.
Jeepers.
Oh
Nice.
my
Killing it.
goodness.
That's a good roll. DC 17 dex.
Yeah, it doesn't have very good dex. It fails. Takes 6 points of acid damage.
Get fucked.
You did accomplish something. Yeah. The needle has moved.
All right.
All right.
I think that's
Top
gonna do it.
of the round. Yanni.
Alrighty.
One is out for the count.
And then
the
the
other
last one's
two.
looking a little haggard.
Yeah, after fucking Tammin poked its eye a few times.
And how does the right one look?
It's got a couple of scars from a radiant attack that Misha did, but not too bad.
Yeah, I think
Not
that
too
one's
bad.
unattacked, unassailed.
Yeah. I
It's
feel
been
I
attacked. Not
think
a lot,
I'm gonna
though.
go for it, and I'm gonna believe in you guys to clear yellow.
No.
Okay.
I'm going for it.
All right.
No,
I like it.
make-
Doesn't want to overkill and waste his effective damage points.
No. Okay, so same again. Reckless attack rate. Wait, here. I'm okay. Fuck.
No, dude.
And are these great weapon master attacks? you said?
Yes, yeah, they are.
So neither of them.
16 to hit. Oh no.
Fuck me.
You just are wading through the water. You get up close. It's eyeing you as you slowly do this.
I'm gonna use the special attack and burn 15 of my health to do another attack.
Yes.
Damn.
All right.
The blade speaks.
Okay. That will hit. It's a 20.
How does that, like,
30,
not to,
38
like,
points of damage.
create another
Huh?
like thing for you to have to do? But like, am I able to see this happening? Like, what is he doing to like?
I've like
Make
sliced
this
it
another
against my
attack.
palm.
You making some
You
kind
know,
of
you
blood
see-
pact in the middle of combat here, or what?
No. You see
I spit on it.
his body contort and move in lightning quick speed. It's not unakin to what happens when you take an action surge. It
Sure,
just
okay,
appears
yeah.
to take a toll on his body as he does it.
Yane's
I
never
see.
done this before, so it's a fucking shock.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't think I've seen this before.
So you deal 38 points of damage. Is that correct? I think
That is
that is.
correct.
Yeah. Whew. All right. It's feeling juicy. Okay.
I made up for that big time.
Yeah, for the 2 misses. Yeah. Okay. That's the end of your turn.
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. Top of the round. Everybody who's in the water needs to make 2 wisdom saving throws.
Mm.
Also, if you're near me, you get +2.
15.
And I get +2 as well.
24. +2.
My
So I have a
next one didn't
17 and a 26 because I have the ring of.
You did them both. So
I'll roll a
you
D4.
yeah, roll
for
your
my-
D4 for bless. Oh my gosh, this is the
Yeah.
wisest party I've ever
Well,
seen
you
in
get some
melee.
Rolling
items
in
that
it.
are like.
And
yeah,
I get Kirill's
None of you guys take any damage from the layer action.
You get to see what
but,
it does.
thank God.
Oh wait, no, Yang took some
Yeah,
psychic
he
damage,
took-
I think.
Yeah, just a little bit of psychic damage. They are going to expend 1 use of their tail attacks at the end of their turn. 1 against Tammin.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Ooh. All right.
I don't have a reaction. Never mind.
I'm gonna riposte this no matter what.
27 points of damage.
Oh my god! I only reduced it by 3. All right, whatever. So I take 24.
Yeah,
Not a great way to use my reaction, but that's how it goes.
that's okay. Yeah, that's what happens. The red one is making its attack against Misha. 24 hits.
Yep.
For 18 points of bludgeoning damage. Now it is Red's turn. And he's going to try to eat you. So
Not good.
he's going to withdraw his tentacle from the orb. And he's going to make 4 tentacle attacks against you.
Gotta miss all of them.
Well,
Oh.
the first one's a 28 to hit. And
pretty sure
he
I'm
will deal
Damn.
9 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm down.
Okay. Then he will
Oh.
swing on Yanni. Does he have advantage? Did you reckless attack previously?
Yes.
Okay, so he has advantage. 24 hits, second attack.
Mhm.
29 hits, third attack. Natural 20.
Good thing you're mad.
Realized I hit the wrong spell again.
I am mad.
So in total, that was 3 hits. And each one's 2d6, but one's doubled, so it's going to be 8d6 plus 15.
And then half it
So
for rage.
yeah, so 37 points of damage. IGM rolled it by accident, but 37 points of damage. Reduced to half, so that's 18?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get 8 points. It's not very good. That's not very bad.
No,
And you deal
it's
5 in
fine.
return. That is going to be its turn. It goes to Misha's turn. Misha, you are unconscious. Make a death saving throw.
One success.
Okay. All right. They're going to
Very
take their legendary actions.
Red doesn't have one. You said he used his last one.
Oh, that was. They get them back at the start
so
of their
legendary
their
actions
What
are
the
regained at the
fuck?
top of the round. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's legendary.
That's what
Legendary
makes them.
resistance are once
Yeah.
per encounter, essentially. Or like there's a certain number that they don't recharge.
Yeah, but that's because they just auto succeed
Yeah,
at
they
stuff,
just
and
choose to
that's
succeed.
but that's no fun. All right.
Yeah, I don't like that mechanic either.
I can't do. Yeah, and so it's just gonna make its attack roll against Yane, I guess.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it'll be against Yane.
Are you
Sure.
sure? That's
Yeah.
funny.
Not happy about it, but
Me neither.
it
Let's
occurred.
meet halfway.
Who is? Yeah. Just don't.
That's the. I have to retype it out. Only 10 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced to 5.
It's not bad.
And then the yellow is going to make it swing against Tammin.
Ooh.
23,
23 hits, yeah. Shit.
17 points.
Sheesh. All right. Yeah.
Still
Looking
got
low.
10.
How much are these superior healing potions? How much
I think that they are
Are
probably
they
3
44?
or maybe 44. That sounds
Plus
44
4?
plus 4.
I have a bunch of
Yeah.
minors, 2d4.
It might be
plus
the first time I pop a healing potion.
All right. That is their legendary actions. So it pops over to Kirill. It's Kirill, it's your turn.
I'm going to have my horse swim gallantly towards Red. I'm going to beat the shit out of him.
Sure.
Crit.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. This has had so many crits in this game.
I know.
But yeah. So that works. Okay, so all right, that's 26
like-
plus plus another 15. So that's 41 points of damage. That's
Woo.
not a smite yet.
I mean,
Level 2 smite.
crit wouldn't double the die, so.
Yes.
God, I can't wait to use brutal critical. Oh my god.
You won't even get a chance.
I've never gotten a chance.
was 36.
My goodness. 36. 77
Okay.
again?
77. That sounds right to me.
41 plus 36, yeah. Shit, man.
777.
Just all the set. Yeah.
Okay. He's still standing, but you firmly slice
Wow,
off
that's
multiple
crazy.
of its tentacles. And
Well,
it
he attacks
does
the
not
red one,
look
not the yellow one. So
Yeah, the red one.
I think that was like the one of the first.
All right, attack
Yeah.
18.
18 hits. So another 11.
Yep.
77 plus 11 is 88. It's on death's door, but still remains. There is a pool of dark blood. The smite.
Another. How many smites do you have left? That's gotta be the end.
I have after this I have one
Literally
level 2
one slot.
smite and then like 4 level 1s.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow. Well, you got all the smites. You got smites for days.
And
Alright.
yes, I didn't move that.
So that was what?
I
80? You said 80 something plus 20 more? Jesus.
I'm swam
Yeah.
10.
What a
So I'm
turn.
gonna
108.
have my horse swim me back like,
there.
right here. So I'm right in the middle of everyone.
And
I'm gonna
Nova.
Cleansing Nova, everyone gets 9 points of health.
Nice.
That include me,
Back up.
Thank you.
So before that happens, though,
No.
everybody who is in the water needs to make a wisdom save.
I don't
Again.
have to do that.
Yeah, but we get his bonus, so it's fine.
Well, no, but I don't have to roll because I'm unconscious. I can't.
You said wisdom again? 17 plus mod.
The natural 19, dude. Fuck.
Natural 19, yeah.
natural 19.
13.
13. Okay, so Kirill.
Wait, I get +2 plus. Do I still have the ring of
Does
spell
bless apply to
protection
that or
too?
not?
I think you might have the spell protection included in there. I don't know. What's your wisdom save supposed to be?
+6.
Oh, okay.
What?
I need to
How does that
add
work?
2.
Because he has proficiency and he has 20 wisdom. Or he has
Yeah, that
plus
does
4
make
wisdom.
sense. That does make sense.
Or
Sorry.
not even +4, +3.
Is plus
2.
All right.
Two.
Whatever it is. I don't
or
remember.
proficiency.
So I have to add 2 plus the ring of spell protection, which is another 2.
Okay, so you save.
50.
So you all clearly hear the cry again in a cacophony of voices. It says, "Eldest brother, now."
Am I supposed
and-
to save?
No, you're not. You're not
Okay.
in the water.
Okay. So I didn't hear that either, or I did.
No, you did not. No.
Okay.
Eldest brother.
And that ends after the healing of everybody. That ends Kirill's turn, I imagine. This guy needs to make. No. Actually, he's definitely roasted. Tammin goes to you.
Well, I'm just gonna make regular attacks.
Sure.
Same.
16 and a 20. I guess I'm also 1d4. So the 16 would be a minimum 17. Does that hit?
17 just hits.
Good, because that's all I hit. 17 on the first, 24 on the second. Okay. 17 slashing, followed by 13 slashing. And if that ain't enough, my alternative follow-up is Twin Bolt. 14 misses.
14 doesn't hit. No, so he takes 30 points of damage. Is that correct?
Yeah, 13 total, and that's all I got.
30.
30.
Don't you get the
Sorry,
bonus
30
damage from
total.
the Nimbus Blade and stuff? Doesn't it last more than one round now?
No, it's... Oh, it does last 3 rounds now. You're right. Holy shit.
So you get another.
So I get another 6 plus 6
12.
lightning, which is 12 more.
12.
Dude,
Okay,
that's actually
he's still
nuts.
standing. Still standing.
No!
But yeah,
he's still
you guys are
standing!
You guys are characters are fucking strong
I
right
know!
now. Holy smokes! All right,
Woo! I actually forgot about that. Holy shit. Well, I actually
Okay.
don't have anything else I can do, so that's me. I have
Yeah,
my reaction
and-
back now, though.
Well, that's great. It's going to take its first legendary action. But it's going to swing on you real quick with its tail.
Okay.
26
26 hits me. Yeah.
for 11 points.
Shit. Wait, did you heal us, Carol, or not?
Yes, you got
it's
9
healed
points.
For
9
9?
points.
Oh, I barely survived this then. So I go from 19 to 8.
Okay.
I'm alive.
It is-
barely.
Going
Oh.
to.
Oh, cool.
It is going to remove its tentacle from the orb. And it's going to try to eat you, Tammin.
Okay.
Eat me.
24
No.
hits.
Yeah, it does. I will parry this in a last-ditch attempt to stay alive. Reducing 13.
Oh!
Oh,
Hey,
reduce the
Clutch
whole
God.
thing,
That
dude.
worked?
Yes, dude.
Second
Wow.
attack,
Uh-oh.
27.
27
okay.
hits me. 27 hits me for 12.
12 points of damage.
One life, dude. Oh, wait, no,
Wow.
that's actually unreduced, so I
Oh,
actually do
yeah.
go down. I gotta go down. Shit.
It's got 2 more attacks. It's
No!
going to smack you and grab you with its tentacle, and it's going to toss you in its mouth and munch you.
Uh-oh. I mean, I have no defensives against this, so I think I just take the dick here.
you do.
So
I think
2
you
failed
do.
death saves insta, and then is there a follow up?
Yeah, it's 2 death saves insta, and then he finishes it with the next one. So he instantly kills you.
He kills
you
me
are,
instantly. I'm
yeah,
dead.
you are,
No,
you are dead,
dude.
dead.
No.
Damn, dude.
Haldir, it's your go.
Fuck.
Fucking
GG,
munched.
boys. And girls.
I just gotta get your body back.
I
Now I
just
can never. Oh, well. I'll be right back.
Did I see Misha reduce any criticals this turn?
No. Because I was dead until I was brought back, and then there was no crits after that.
Okay.
You want to use a reaction?
I'm going to firebolt this aboleth.
All right,
23.
23 hits.
Why is this? What happened to the
It's just
damage roll? What the
spell
hell?
save.
I don't know why it says that. They like something changed. Oh, here we go. So it's 27, and then I assume she's gonna convert.
I would intensify flames. Hold on, there's a
So you roll a d6
plus a 7.
plus a 7. Okay, so another 13 points of damage. He rolled this d6 for you.
Oh,
sorry.
oh no, that's I prefer his 6 over
Yes,
my 4.
one,
So
one would. Yeah.
plus the
So yeah, that
40.
looks like a clean 40 to me. It dies.
Okay.
I would like to pull into its body and rip Tammin out of it.
Okay,
Like
well, hold
Men in
on.
Black style.
So
Yeah.
as it dies, everybody who's in the water needs to make wisdom saving throws again.
Where's Kirill, by the
Just
way?
two?
Is he just
I'm inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just need to
Like, what
get in
happened?
between everybody.
Back.
1 or 2?
Just one.
Fuck.
Okay. So was that everybody? Yeah, Misha, and then Tammin doesn't need to make one because he's
I am no longer alive.
unconscious.
I am no longer alive.
I'm dead,
Okay.
I thought.
You are only dead now.
Mostly dead.
Mostly
What
dead.
does that
But you're not
mean?
all the way dead.
Okay. So nothing immediately apparent occurs, but Misha and Hero, you guys hear another call for their brother, and just the faintest bit of reply finally comes.
Okay.
This poor
And-
Are we out of combat, or are we still in combat?
No. So but the just the reply that you hear is very close.
You kind of cut out.
It just calls them failures, and that's all that it says.
I want to call
calls
out that there
them
might be a
failures?
4th aboleth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna call out that there's possibly a 4th aboleth and maybe a bigger one since Big
Uh-oh.
Brother.
Yeah, but you are
as-
currently out of combat, so far as you can tell.
I'm gonna go over to Misha and give her my healing potion that heals for 4d4 plus 8.
That is more than my current one heals for. I would accept that.
Okay.
Definitely.
Misha.
No, drink it.
Misha.
I will
He
eat.
pockets it.
as you so you guys are at the surface.
All right.
As you guys are doing this, Yane,
Yeah.
you need to make an attack against Misha with advantage.
Oh my god.
Do I get to heal for that?
No, that's why as you take that as you
Yeah.
grab the
Alright.
Just a
potion.
regular attack.
Yeah.
Is this a charm effect?
As a
It's
barbarian?
Anybody within 10 feet of me is immune to charm
I'm
effect.
also still
It
probably
doesn't-
raging.
Doesn't necessarily seem like a charm effect.
Okay.
Yane, you're surprised by your own action here.
I'm surprised that Yane didn't hit me by his own action. As I
So
then
you just kind of
plopped healing
splash into the water. You guys notice kind of swirling around Yane. The shadows.
himself?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a dark liquid that's it even seems like it's coming up from the corpses of this of these aboleths. It is actually pushing and moving you around, Yane.
I think we need to get out of the water. We can still get Tammon's body in a second.
Yeah, let's get his body.
Let's get out of the water. Well, we'll get his body in a second. We should get out of the water now.
Well, okay.
So for our purposes, we are now back in the initiative order.
Shit.
So Yane, you've taken your action to swing on her, and you can now act as you desire.
Oh, I can't. I can swing on her again if I want.
Yeah.
Could do.
Okay, so I can do anything I want.
Whatever you want to try. Go ahead.
So that orb that's up further ahead, is it underwater?
Yes. It is. Sitting at the base of this pool.
Right. I'm gonna look at everybody and then start moving towards it.
Sure.
There's like
the water.
in my eyes.
It's like underwater. Like I have to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go hack at this Avala's face and try to get Tammon's body out.
Sure. Well, we are in turn order again. For our purposes. So Yane has decided to move towards the orb, and as you guys see him do this, you see the viscous fluid pouring from all these aboleth's bodies, and it's swirling around Yane more and more.
That's good.
As he gets closer there. Okay. It goes to Misha's turn. Misha, you can take your action.
If I take a potion that's on my person and for myself, that's a bonus action, right? Or is it an action?
Yes, that is what we have been doing.
It's a bonus action for yourself, yes.
I'm gonna do that. I have like 4 regular ones. So I will take a 2d4 plus 2 healing potion.
Sounds good.
So that's still something.
Well, you did have that 48 one that you could have.
Yeah, no, I definitely took that one. That was before or right after Yane swung at me. I was like, all right, finishing that.
Okay. So okay.
So
nobody reacts.
Well, I did, but I just assumed you might try to hit me again, so I figured it was a good idea. So healing as a bonus action, and then it's all chasing after Yane.
It is.
I don't know if I should bless Yane.
Let's do nothing and see what happens.
Yeah, I just don't think I should bless you, because if I bless you, you could hit me even better than you do now. Wait, let me make sure blesses. I could. I don't have any other choice. I'll cast bless on me, Haldir, and Kirill, actually. And then I'm going to try to move half the distance to about here.
Okay.
As I would like to get out of water eventually.
One would hope.
Yep. I hope.
Kirill,
and my turn.
it's your turn.
And I see this coalescing blood around Yane.
Yes.
I'm just gonna move over here and try to like swim through the blood and like just get to the orb.
Okay. You have to dive down for it, but you can come into range of the orb.
What do I see?
Yeah, you see a near pure white spherical orb. There is a tinge of teal to it at times, but you cannot peer into it. Like the surface is opaque.
I pray internally to my gods and tell them it's time that we're here. And I put my hand on the orb.
Okay, that is good. Okay, just roll a straight d20. Okay, that's what I like
Ah,
to see.
shit. Look at the crits.
Okay.
Disgusting.
So
I know, I don't care.
you see an almost immediate dimming and increase in the transparency of the orb as you utter those words and you feel the connection to your gods.
Well, I don't really utter them because I'm underwater, but I think them.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Right. That's hilarious.
And you can see a remarkably unchanged Lycidas floating inside that orb. He has his eyes open now. You see them open. It appears that the orb is fading. Do you take any other action?
Can I get in the orb? I want to grab him and get him out of the water.
It's still solid at the current moment.
I'm gonna just try to interpose myself between some of this fucking Aboleth blood and Yane.
Okay. That's absolutely reasonable. Okay. That's in your turn. Okay, so you all see the blood that is around Yane starts to coalesce and forms the image of another aboleth. This one, obviously, not solidified, corporeal. It's just the blood that is drawn from these individuals, and it even is modified just a tinge more because it's metal pieces that are adorning its skull and tentacles are kind of like shredded out. You know, it looks more grandiose as this blood beast forms next to Yane. Then the blood stops forming around you, Yane. So that's there. Tammin, you're dead.
Yeah, I'm no longer alive, to my knowledge. Anyway.
Yellow is dead. Haldir, you very clearly see a larger and spooky looking aboleth forming next to Yane. What do you do?
I think probably, man, I'm really not very good at being underwater, guys. I'll just chromatic orb this guy.
I do have a reaction if you need me to reaction.
Yeah, I mean it's useful to do this. All right, 25. I assume hits.
Yes.
8 lightning damage. That is quite pitiful.
Yeah. It impacts into the blood aboleth, and it seems to have a minor impact in more ways than one. Not only was it only 8 damage, but it seemed like maybe it wasn't even that.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Well, this promotes further testing. We'll spend 2 more sorcery points. Can't type. And I will quicken spell a firebolt. 26.
That it?
14.
Are you ratifying it?
I was gonna say he's doing a thing here. If he wants me to do it, I just want him to call it out so I don't fuck with whatever his test is.
Oh, yeah, no.
You want it? Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
we're under. We are. We are underwater.
You're under
so-
attack.
But
So
we'll intensify that flame. I'll let you roll the d6, and then just add 7. Hey, you are so good at that.
27 points of fire damage.
About radiant.
damage. Yeah, excuse me.
Really?
Excuse me.
How does that radiant feel?
Feels like it made a solid connection. Like blows a hole through the corpse that or the coagulated blood, and then it reforms rather quickly. But it looked like it did some damage. And you all hear a voice calling out in your minds. I need each of you to make a wisdom saving throw as the barrier that's behind you also fades. Hero. And that gentleman also needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Gee, many fuckets. That's a lot of really high rolls, guys.
If there's less if necessary.
20, Haldir, Kirill. Yeah, that's everybody. Because, oh wait, no, there's Yang.
I did not bless Yane, but he's also got Kirill's. What?
+2.
+2.
Plus 2. Yeah. Huh. Huh. What to do here? So this creature is going to spike out with tendrils of this coagulated blood at all the targets that are in range. So everybody made their save. So everybody only takes.
I like how it says cute bladed cloak.
Cute bladed cloak. Yeah, I mean, I guess that would still trigger
Those
here.
fucking blades.
Yeah. So you each take only 13 points of necrotic damage as you guys are speared through. And you, as it makes that connection, you hear that voice in your mind. It sounds distant and almost weak. Like its connection isn't very strong to where it's at. You doom us by your impetulance. You would have the whole world perish for your friend, for this terrible mind.
And I think back, yes.
Yeah. And to accentuate that yes, you see behind you, just out of the corner of your eye as the barrier is faded, Lycidas kind of drawing attention to what's going on, snapping back to reality, snaps his fingers in the direction of the coagulated aboleth body. Yane, you need to make a con save. You fail.
+2.
You would still
Yeah,
fail.
+2.
So you take 85 points of
Yeah. Yeah.
of radiant damage. Are you unconscious?
Oh yeah.
The aboleth is no longer there either. And neither is there any amount of water in a 90-foot cube, which I think is actually no, it's not gonna be a 90-foot cube, it's just a 30-foot cube. Let's see how he can draw this up. So he's gonna have to start it back a little bit farther. Okay, there we go. Yep, that's gonna be here. Okay. And then another distance up. So in that area, all of the water instantly evaporates, and the water that you guys are in sloshes, and you guys are all pulled as a massive amount of water has moved. This body is pulled. These guys are all clumped up against the wall here as everything rushes, and the water level is significantly drained here. As he starts to swim to the surface so that he can speak.
If that thing's dead, I'm gonna pull Tammy's body out. Out of curiosity, is Yane like incinerated, like disintegrated?
He is not disintegrated, but he is a charred blackened husk
I cast
that appears to have absolutely no moisture inside of him at all.
Oh my
I cast
gosh.
spare the dying on him as a reaction.
Spare the dying?
Dying.
I cast spare the dying.
He's a
If
charred
not,
fucking. That's
No,
hilarious.
I would say
brought
that
back
this is massive damage. How much is your total life?
Way higher than
Ian?
that.
Yeah,
I
he's got,
understand
like,
it's way
100, like,
higher.
100
That was
I
plus.
have
kind of my
116 is
question.
my total life.
There's
Okay,
a point where like it wouldn't matter what I do, but
but he's
Pretty
okay. So
unlikely
he's
to sustain
spared.
damage.
I
Yeah.
spare him.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I
Spares.
got lots of medical skills. While I spare you, I'm
How
ripping.
unethical
If
that
I
you
can
would spare him.
find Tammy's body out of this thing. Is Tammy's body whole?
I mean,
He swallowed
I
you
got
whole.
shocked on
Yeah.
it.
So I'm
Yeah.
hoping I'm gonna dig in there and see if I can find you.
Okay. So you're
I'm hacking this thing apart with her.
Yeah, there we go. We're good at this, Kirill. We got it.
yeah. I know. So yeah, he's whole enough. Like he's kind of chopped up. Some of his bits are hanging off.
Hey, if they're kind of hanging, I'm gonna like carefully make sure I don't fully separate them, and
Sure.
then me and Kirill will try to
Fully
keep
separate
him.
my body parts.
Make sure you're not separated.
Kind of like accordioning
Yeah,
in
yeah.
this water, because it's still sloshing around.
Break out that revivify.
Yeah.
We'll
So you have his body.
pull
available
him and
to you.
Yane up.
Yeah.
On him, I'll actually burn a spell slot to cast my Gentle Repose on Tammin.
Okay. So
Oh.
he's not decaying right now.
Bear with me.
Yeah. Sure.
This is the best I can do. That's literally what she'll say to your like corpse. It's the best I can do. No, wait, that's the wrong accent. Whatever the fuck. It's the best I can do. Until tomorrow. Both of you. And then I'll throw a healing word at Yane, who is crispy, and try to attend him medically to make him more comfortable in his husky shell.
Did you see what I posted? in
He's so
Discord?
fucking charred.
I'm gonna have to.
I did.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it's funny.
That is perfect. That's literally what Ye looks like. Oh gosh. All right. So you guys are able to take Yane's body out of the mouth of this apple. You've hacked away at it. It's ripped
Tammin's,
out.
right?
Tammin's body, yes.
Okay.
And you guys are now in about 10, 15 feet of water with a messy corpse. Yane is just like floating on the surface, a charred husk.
Oh, you get full healing from that spell. Sorry, because you were dead.
Oh, so he's alive
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, he gets
Oh.
I just proposed him just to make sure nothing happened until I could get back to
Your
him.
skin is still a ruined mess. You are
I'm gonna lay on my
blistered
hands, Yang.
and burned.
Permanently scarred, I suspect.
You get a
Palpatine style.
Mhm.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
get
it's on your life has
14
left
healing
right.
from my healing.
Scarred, yeah.
I'm gonna second one.
Speaking of,
Oh, that
If
didn't
we
work that well.
together.
Just a
Wow.
D10 plus 1.
while shit's being figured out, I'm also gonna cast a healing word out. Because we're all hurt and I don't know what the hell's going on, but
Lycidas is going to call out as he is trying to
Is it him though?
catch his breath.
I'm not making eye contact with Lycidas, who just
Yeah.
fucked up somebody with a
Yeah.
snap.
And he is going to cast Fly on everybody. And he states, I haven't much time. Quickly, out of the water. There's something I need to give you. As he
I'll
floats out.
respond.
Okay. All right.
I'll carry Yane, assuming I'm able to.
He's conscious, or he is conscious right now. But you can
Oh.
also help him fly up.
He's fucked though, right?
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
gonna go over and toss Hammond's corpse on
droid
the back
has
of my
no
horse.
fucking
Where the
flesh.
hell is my... Did I cast healing word? I wasn't trying to cast
But Hammond's body's on the back of my horse, and I'm gonna grab him
I hit
out.
the wrong button. That's my prayer of healing.
I'll
Okay.
cast prestidigitation on Yane and get some of that dead skin.
Yang just has no hair left on his body.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
we gotta read.
So did you take Tammin out of the water and everybody else out of
Yeah,
the water?
he was
He's
up,
on
and
the ass of
everybody
my
also
horse.
gets, in addition to the 14 points that Yang got, everybody gets 16 points of healing while we're flying in the air.
Guys, I'm full HP.
Yeah,
you can
good
see
for you.
you can see on Lycidas his facial features are rapidly aging. Even his clothing is deteriorating at a
He was in a
rapid
time
pace.
stasis.
And he pulls
Truly
out a
doesn't
book.
have much time.
And he cancels cancels his fly spell. He creates a zone of silence around all of you, and then he telepathically communicates to each of you quickly. The Aboleths wanted me for my information. I scattered the pieces that Menethok had in the ash hold. I sent one to my lair, the Sanctum of Lycidas. It was the crown.
Met him.
I
It's a
assume
take.
you have it in your possession.
Uh-oh.
No.
Different crown.
He possesses it.
Played. Menethok has reclaimed possession.
Yes, and the dagger.
I never had the dagger, but there's also a veil. I sent that to an old friend in the swamps. His name was Horace.
Hmm.
Should still have it. He would be a very old man by now. And then I sent the orb to my rival, but a powerful wizard in his own right. His name was Grinham Dweer in Skull.
Relation to Mandeltwer. Motherfucker.
Not so far as I know. I don't know the name. And finally, there was a glove. And I sent that to the leader of the Knights of Karn, who's a wise man at the time. Adjudicator Malthus.
Okay.
And you can see that he's just decaying more and more rapidly. But he pulls out his book. He says, these are my spells. The rest of them. He takes off his van braces. These will allow you to maintain 2 spells. He sets them down. And
telepathy fades, as does the silence. He says, gesturing to his sword, "It seems you've already taken that other artifact." As he kind of withers and reaches out towards it. "I would say you have my blessing, but it's already upon you." As his withered hand kind of falls and he fades to dust.
Damn.
I can't fix that.
I'm going to collect the dust.
He
And, give it a proper funeral later.
Those could be a relic of sacred ashes. So you might want to hang on to it. Like,
He
you
gave
know.
the bracers and what else? Sorry.
A book.
He gave
Oh, the
you
book.
guys a pair of braces.
Bracers that maintain 2 spells, like 2 concentration spells at the same time?
That's correct.
What?
That's how he described them.
What?
What?
Elder, get us the fuck out of here right now.
You have to secure Tammin. I can't move him unless he's in 1 bit. Unless people are willing to rest for a day.
We have to stay.
We can't take him through a portal.
I don't know.
I'm
Daryl have to tell me.
A little bit spent.
More
So he said Malphus of the Knights of Karn has the glove. Dweir has the orb. And Horus has the shawl.
I'm guessing Tom can write that down for us.
He actually did.
I already did.
Excellent.
He didn't tell us what to do with that information, though, other than protect it. I don't know.
He gave us his book, though, right? Of spells.
He did.
I'm
Yes.
sure that there's more information, like if we dig into this book, that will make more sense too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
absolutely.
my assumption.
I mean, you have a moment if you want to.
We have a moment. I would really like to rest on that moment.
Sure.
And regain a spell slot of my 5th level to raise a dead person.
Is that a long rest that you're trying to take, or are you trying?
Well, it depends on how well we can keep Tammin in. Oh, so here's the thing: raise dead does not return missing body parts.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
believe. So he can't be accordioned out of here. Is what I'm saying. Like, I don't think we can wrap him that well. We got to kind of keep him in a mushy, like wrapped up. Like, I want to mummify him, basically. Like, wrap him up with like bandages until he's like secured.
Sure. Make a medicine check.
Oh, I better succeed. On
I will
that.
aid her.
Can I also guidance myself on
You
this medicine
can.
check?
Yes, you
I'll
can.
do all the above. And I'll roll it again. I got some shit, like amazing medicine. Like, I swear to God. All right, so I got the 25.
Plus D4.
26.
6.
Yeah.
You feel like you do a very adequate job of keeping Tammin's bits together.
So, just as a side note to anybody watching this would be fairly disturbing amounts of anatomy knowledge right about now.
I mean, it's already pretty nasty. You're going in on it.
Oh yeah, no, like eye out of socket, resecure that.
Yeah. Your Frankenstein.
Entrails
your favorite
back
project.
inside.
Pretty
Wrap
good.
things closed.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Recircumcised.
If you circumcise him now, I cannot make it better. Gain.
Oh. Okay.
Are you going to circumcise?
All right. So you guys have
We
collected.
probably need to take a long rest, right?
I
Yeah.
do.
Yes, please.
And I need to check what my spell costs.
Are you gonna try and take a long rest right here on this ledge?
I don't think any of us give a fuck right now.
No, I'm gonna take one over here.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Farther away
It's
from the water as best
Flat
I can.
platform.
It is now permanent, by
Okay.
the way, because I never lost my concentration.
Oh, very nice.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I like it.
I'm gonna spend the first 2 hours of the long rest looking at this book.
Sure.
I'll tell you to tell me if you see anything cool inside there.
No love lost to your friend, huh?
Oh,
Just kidding.
I
gotta look at the
elbow.
book.
There's nothing he can do
You're
about
I
it.
I mean, we need to rest.
No, I'm just being an asshole.
I can't wait to tell you like how deep my arms have been inside you.
What the?
Yeah, you had to put
Say
the
again?
pieces back together.
Mine
Yeah.
too.
Just such a Misha thing.
Okay,
Nobody else knows
so-
how Misha this is.
You're lucky she didn't take a trophy.
Yeah,
Howdy.
exactly. Maybe she did though.
Circumcision.
Missing a tooth.
A foreskin.
You see
Jesus
that
Christ. Holy fuck.
It's all around her necklace.
Holy shit, man.
you see that
You guys are wild.
Gosh.
It's
you-
fucking disgusting.
you understand from what his notes, his last little bits of it. So it is just his spell book, but he does have a little bit of notes about what he was most immediately doing. And he had gone into the Hollow Peaks to figure out what the fuck Minithok was up to. He found Minithok's treasure hoard, essentially, and he shipped it off as fast as he could. And in the process of fleeing from Minithok, he went deeper into the Hollow Peaks and came across the city. He doesn't have any extra information past that point. Just that he's found the city and he went into it, go and explore it. From what you understand, he doesn't really say anything about what the objects can do, just that Minithok had them in his collection and he wanted to get rid of them. They seemed like powerful artifacts. So he tossed them. That's really all it details. Other than that, there are numerous spells in this book that will be detailed. If you want to learn any of them, you're certainly capable of trying to. But one of the ones that he just you witnessed seems quite potent, but a bit beyond your reach right now. There are cleric spells in there, and there are wizard / sorcery spells, arcane spells. So there's divine and arcane. As listed as was a little bit of both.
Okay.
But yeah.
And remind me, what is Queen Onala Rez have? She has like a
She has a rod.
Yeah.
rod. Okay.
Controlling rod of some kind.
So nothing
Yeah.
that fits the description of any of these items. Okay, at least as far as we know.
Correct.
My guess is that she made that with the power of the gods or by sapping their power, so it's like a new item, but probably
So it's
par.
it's our current understanding that the Knights of Karn have both the orb and the glove. Because the orb is what they took from us at the place with all the Sycophid.
We
They
definitely
took
did
a
that.
orb.
I mean,
That's
ostensibly,
clearly what it is.
and also Mandau. I mean, so
Yeah.
it's the only thing that makes sense, right? So
They sent like their whole army after it too, so
our plan of attack, I think, should be to try and get Tammin back, and then we have a little bit of time before we need to get to Jelrin. We should probably go see the Knights of Karn, like we were considering already.
Yeah, we can get him back if I have 74 gold. I either need a diamond worth 500 or I need 500 gold.
I think Tammin probably has a diamond worth 500.
I was gonna roll Tammin's body after this because I'm assuming like I don't have the money, so maybe he might. And I think he is hiding gems. I don't know that in character, but
yeah, I mean, I don't
we
know.
have plenty.
You
We have
recover
plenty
all
of
my
gold
shit, right?
if that is
Yeah, that's
necessary.
not a problem.
yeah,
We have
that's
six-
the component
party
cost
gold.
is 500.
3,700 gold pieces on myself, and a specifically relevant to what you're speaking to. I had a set of gloves that were encrusted in gems.
Is there a
I don't know
500
what
gold
kind of gems
diamond on that?
specifically. I don't know.
If I could scrape
I kept trying to
500
sell them to
gold worth of,
vendors, and nobody wanted them.
Yeah.
So
if possible, this is up if Tom says so. If there's like diamonds on there, I'll like remove the diamonds from the gloves he's been trying to vendor, and like spend my time crushing them up into a powder.
Sure, you can definitely do that.
crushing diamonds into a powder, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. Apparently that's a thing I can do.
Galheed can
absurd.
definitely accomplish that, and so could whatever the sword's name is that I'm forgetting.
It's oh nice. As I say, it's diamond dust. I'm pretty sure.
Howling Gale.
Calamarus.
Calamarus, yeah.
I thought that was a mace. Oh no, it is a sword. That's right.
I'll
coming
take
back to
one
me.
of the watches during the night or during whenever we're resting to do that. Then I'm assuming we're taking watches.
Yeah. Okay. Well, first person who's taken a watch, go ahead and roll your perception check.
I will do this. Awful.
Okay.
A little preoccupied with the
yeah.
book.
I would say so. Nothing too terribly out of sorts. It's much darker in here now, unless you guys start to create your own lights. Really, the biggest light source was the stasis, but has now dissipated.
I'm not intending to. But if they want to after I go to bed, it's fine. I have dark
Chilling in the
vision.
dark.
I can see in the dark.
Okay, sure. That's fine. Second watch. Okay.
Making a
Also,
ponderance
We burned all
upon.
our hot rolls in combat.
Yeah.
I am making a ponderance upon the nature of my gods, as they should be freed from grasp, having to protect Lycidas from those
Yes,
things.
absolutely. You get this sense. Well, why don't you make a wisdom check? That's just straight wisdom. It's faith, yeah, that's what I meant. And okay, so you get the sense that there is a sigh of relief from your gods, and release, and the power, the essence that is inside of you and inside of Misha. You guys can feel it welling up. You feel stronger and your connection quicker than it has been in the past. And you assume that that's good news. But nothing manifests itself quite yet. But you don't notice anything on your watch. And who else will take one?
I can do the last one.
Go for it.
Oh, I gotta prepare
Or,
some.
there you go.
I would say I had
Yeah.
to prepare some stuff for his
That's fine.
resurrection. So
Okay.
All good.
So Misha, you go to get prepared for this, and you're like starting to work the gloves and all that, trying to get the gems out. And you just kind of catch, because you have to make some type of light source, I assume, so that you can see.
I could make it like a stone glow.
Sure. As you do, you catch the glint of something in the water beneath you.
Is it moving?
No, not really. No, it's looks like it's stationary. It's about 10 feet down now. The water level had dropped a little bit, but it looks like it's just settling at the bottom of this pool. Can't really get a good look at what's at the bottom, but it's settled enough from your combat that you're starting to see the bottom more clearly, and you just catch a little glint from the bottom of the water.
How much longer until the rest finishes for everybody?
Couple hours.
Hours. I'm gonna watch it like a fucking hawk. Is what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna try to let everybody sleep because I'm assuming whatever it is needs to also reconstitute itself. So I'm assuming we have time.
Sure. Okay.
Does
That's
it
fine.
move?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't
All
move.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, well then you guys all come to consciousness.
As soon as everybody wakes up, I'm gonna point to the bottom of the water and ask for some protection for the next as I hit my long rest button eventually. See how long this takes me to cast. Like a long time. An hour. I need an hour. Can make sure it doesn't attack me.
I'll lean over and see if I can see what this thing she's talking about is.
Yeah. So you can make a perception check as well. Okay. So you don't see the one that she sees. You see a whole lot more because you have your superior vision. And there are numerous
I'm back.
little shiny bits scattered across the floor. And you're kind of getting a grasp of the other stuff that's littering the ground of this pool. It's just like these almost pale stones. And as you kind of peer in closer, you can definitely tell that it's a whole lot of bones. But mixed in with that whole lot of bones is a whole lot of gold.
It is fucking diamonds. All right. Don't tell me that after I've scraped away like gems from these gloves like the last 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'll tell them to let me check it out. I have a contingency plan.
Do you want to check that out in an hour, or do you want to check that out now? Misha asks sternly,
Well,
gesturing to Tammin's mummified body in front of you. Well, semi mummified, like just wrapped body.
Mummified.
Well, it's not going to do any good if we get attacked or something, or if something comes out of the water while we're sitting here, is it? I mean, I don't know. I suppose I will wait.
I defer up to you, because I'll start casting at that point. Because I've got Yin and Kirill, so if you want to go in,
Yeah, I mean, I can watch over Misha.
Make sure I don't get killed.
All right, I'm gonna swim down, and I'm going to ready dimension door.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's anything fishy,
Yeah.
I will dimension door up to here.
Sure. That makes sense. So you start sifting through the goodies. Why don't you roll a D100?
Somewhere during that, somebody initiated my Alexa and she started freaking out.
She's pissed.
She's like, starting over.
Did you see the new South Park?
No.
If you listen to her ad, she'll blow you.
Okay.
That's pretty good. So you search through, and then you're casting the spell while this is occurring.
Yeah, I'm focused on my gems and stuff. Can wait.
So over the course of some time, Haldir, you find numerous signet rings and pouches of gold coins and other monies. Looks like it's old dwarvish type of make, but nothing that's like whoa, this is crazy valuable. pops out to you.
Okay.
It's just some minor trinkets. You all told, you'd say you've gathered about 2,000 gold pieces worth of junk.
Sure. I'll just swim back up and I'll set aside a few of the rings for Tammin. I know he likes his jewelry.
Tammin, you come back feeling like shit, by the way.
Does he come back?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did I
You
get
don't know.
raised?
Well, I
Oh,
rolled
you
the
raised
spell.
deaded me.
It's raised
who
dead.
looks
Takes an
worse?
hour to cast. This isn't fancy. You can be dead up to 10 days.
I thought it was 5 hours.
So those
This is a
how
little
removing magic
different.
disease curse similar effects. If they aren't removed first power, they take effect. Blah blah.
Yeah,
This
You
spell
come back
closes
feeling
mortal
say
wounds.
if the creature's soul is both willing and at liberty to rejoin the
That
party.
is true. If he is no longer willing and if he is happy in his dead state, this will not work.
I mean, yeah, that's like a fucking interesting thing for them to put into that spell. It's basically like, do you want to keep playing your character or not?
Yeah. Well, that way
I
people
mean,
can't force you to
I
keep
think
playing
Tammin
it. Yeah.
would want to come back. So if given the opportunity, I will choose to do so. Am
Misha
I
voice
like
called you
permanently maimed in any way, Tom? I mean, I was eaten by a
Roll a straight d20.
Sure.
Oh god.
Does he get
15.
advantage from the mummification? Or
Uh,
wrapping?
He receives a bonus or two, or the DC is lower.
Okay.
And I would say that you've managed, by against all odds, to be mostly intact. Your finger on your left hand doesn't fit
Uh-oh.
quite like it used to.
This
You might
is my
not even
main
be able to
hand.
wear gloves the right way.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, that was a mistake
Okay.
that Tammin stitched in, or that Yane stitched in at the last moment.
Yeah. Fuck.
On purpose.
All right.
But yeah, you're intact, man. You're not feeling good, but you got quite a bit of scars that'll never go away.
Well, it looks like we made it.
Misha's going to like hug you and just cry over you for a while.
Crying
Six
over me.
fingers on one hand.
You are.
Yeah, she'll also look at the hand that's messed up and cry over that too. But she's
Why
gonna,
are you so emotional?
You're dead.
It was
Shoot.
a flesh wound.
Oh, you
Please put a scratch.
you fucking idiot.
I'll try to get up quick and then be like, that fucking hurts, and sit back down again.
Hazard, get us the fuck out of here.
Am I?
I'll
I
show
assume I have,
Tammin
like,
my
no HP.
some trinkets.
Trinkets.
Yeah, you have 1 life point, and you have -4 to all attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, like that. Like I said, you come back feeling like or shit.
All right. I see. Until I finish multiple long rests. Cool. All right.
Multiple long rests.
Yeah,
this will
that's
be days.
I mean, hey, there should be a penalty to dying.
yeah,
So it makes sense.
But basically, yeah.
All right.
Fortunately, it does seem like you will have enough days to
We'll see.
recover before the appointed time. What are you doing now?
I'll catch Tammin up to speed on Cidus. He came out. He aged rapidly, and he had some words for us, though not many. He basically just told us where the rest of these artifacts are and gave us this book. I looked at the book, and I'll tell this to the rest of the party because I don't think they looked at it. There's not much here about what his goals were or what we should do with the information he gave us. There's a lot of spells that I presume would be quite helpful to us. But as I said,
spoke to him.
Well, we all did.
How did he look? Was he elvish?
He's a man.
That's
Yep,
a
I believe
relief.
he's just me.
He looked a little better than you do. And, well,
That doesn't say much.
At that, I'm gonna go
I
over
was
and
worried
like
that he
try
was
to like.
in with Mercadian, to
game.
be honest. I heard something calling out for its brother.
I really didn't get that part, by the way.
I was in
What's
the
that
middle of
do with
combat.
No,
Oh,
I know,
nothing.
but why is
Nothing.
that?
I was just hoping that it wasn't the case.
Okay. But yeah, given that we now know that presumably the Knights of Karn have 2 of these artifacts, I think we'd be remiss not to attempt to go see them. Also, it's hopefully a pretty safe journey, which I think we could use at the moment.
Teleport.
So I think we should teleport to Skull. I don't remember our exact agreement with the Jinn.
I don't care. Let's get the
Our
fuck out
agreement
of
with
here.
the Jinn was that whatever dealings we had in Jelrin, that we would settle up with him afterward. So we have time
Okay,
on
yeah,
that as
that's
well.
right. Yeah, I think we should go to Skull.
I mean, my intention was to just
And,
never fucking hit him up again, but it's.
Okay, so you want to teleport to Skull
I think
as
so.
your initial destination?
Didn't I should have said something else about like a sword or something? Oh, he was talking about. Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. He's talking about the sword Kirill has. Good God. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I
the
thought
one
he
that
was talking
made,
about
so
Tammon
that
swords.
someone
Yeah,
can kill
That makes
Minotaur. It seemed clear from his notes that he was attempting to disrupt Minotaur as best he could, but
Yeah.
there was no way that he could personally take him on, or at least he felt like there was no way. So he did not, and just chose to do a little bit of sneaking instead.
Okay.
And then he got caught by something he did not expect.
All right.
Yeah. So you guys wait as Haldir scrawls up the teleportation circles who are required to teleport himself and the rest of the party to Skull. You do so. You're teleporting that main hall, or did you guys have a special one?
I think we just have 2 of them in Skull, and I believe they're in the same room.
Yes.
I just copied down
That
a
just
second
makes
one in
sense.
case
Yeah.
one stopped working for some reason.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. So you guys pull through battle worn and looking gross as fuck from sleeping in basically mucus. Not the best of conditions. You guys are just slimy and yucky, but you're in Skull. And you're greeted with some towels. As the director brings around some servants and says, by God, what happened to you all?
Nothing.
What happened to those aboleths? I'll say and give him a wink.
I'm sorry, what? I hope you're not bringing any trouble onto the city, son.
Do you not?
Of
course
sounds
not.
like a nasty monster.
There's
Well,
none
they weren't
left.
very kind. I'll lift up my shirt and reveal the teeth marks that have been healed.
Lord.
Pink.
Ugh.
You should see
We've got
the
some
other
people
ones.
who can help you with that cosmetically. Get you some ointments and whatnot.
Yeah,
If there's anything I can do to serve you.
We'd like to make contact with the Knights of Karn. Preferably go there, to Morocco. But I am aware that you need a clearance of some sort.
That is correct. I
I don't
dare
know
ask,
how.
is it urgent?
I would say yes. We don't have very much time.
Bit of coin always greases the wheels in that regard.
Indeed.
For you mean, or for someone else?
Oh, for the Knights of Karn. They wanted an audience. If you want an audience with them, it definitely assists.
Is
They
the wheel
are
easily
kingdom.
greased, do you think?
How much are we talking, you think, here? I mean, I got some money, but
How quick do you want their attention?
Like now.
Most expediently.
I'd say probably 3,000 gold pieces would probably get the justice's attention.
What's the guy's name that we talked
Yeah,
to?
we
I'm trying
talked to
remember.
somebody that's a high official.
Abel?
I don't remember his name. He's
Is he
the
the
one who
sneaky
took
boy?
the orb and we talked to him at the camp, right?
Abel.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking
Oh.
about the two gentlemen we talked to at Edwin's party.
Oh, I don't
Oh.
remember the guy's name then.
Uh,
Is that the guy that took
General,
the not Jonathan, the other guy's kid under his wing?
Oh God,
No,
what was
that's
that guy's
Edwin.
name?
Edwin. Okay.
Edwin is the one who did that, yeah.
Okay.
What was his name?
You do recall a general that was in the city, but I don't think that he was official that would be staying there all the time. I think it was just a visit.
What about the sneaky guy that
Yeah,
was with
that
us
was-
when we were fighting sycophants?
Wasn't that the
That
same
was
place we're
Alan
talking
or
about?
something. He said.
Abel.
Abel.
Yeah, we should seek out Abel.
Not that guy.
Eh.
All right, I'll just give him 3,000. Get this to the right person, and I'll give him 3,000 gold.
Yes, right away, sir. Right away, sir. Please, bathe.
Yeah, I suppose that would make sense. I cast prestidigitation on myself and get myself all squeaky clean.
Suppose you could definitely do that. You just kind of toss the rest onto the ground.
Holy shit.
All right. That's not exactly what I meant, but right. I will go take this up to. Yeah, please. Wait here just a few minutes. And he takes the large sack of coins you've given him, and disappears for a little bit. You guys have a few moments where you're sitting in a hall with a bunch of people passing you by, wondering what the fuck are these guys doing here? Because you guys look pitted at this point. Basically God Slayers. Sort of.
Wasn't too long ago we were here.
Yeah. But
I want to
you
try to
look a
attend
lot
to
stronger
Yang
now.
a little bit while we're waiting, since he's a
Pickle.
husk. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
how's he doing?
Yeah.
His
Yeah,
skin
I
is
look
less
better.
bubbly. Yeah. It's pretty scarred and
He just has no body hair left.
Yeah.
He didn't have much to begin with.
No, I had a.
He's a
nice
straight up
bit of
twink
red
now.
hair.
at one point, you would have called Yane somewhat handsome. You know, if you're into that kind of meaty look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
But now I
fucking Chris Bumstead style.
It kind of looks like a peanut.
Oh my god.
He's
Like the
not
Thing.
looking great. Yeah, like
Yeah.
the thing. Yeah,
Exactly like the
yeah.
Wimmer.
Dwarf wearing the regula. Regula?
The what?
Regula. The regula. That's a word, right?
I think so.
Regula. Huh. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Doesn't matter. The equipment of the Knights of Karn comes over.
Regalia?
Regalia. That's maybe what I'm looking for. Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Justice Timur. I am under the impression that you guys need to speak with someone high up in the Knights of Karn. Do you have a name in particular that you're looking for?
Evil.
Well, I assume he's probably not. Is Malthus still around?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, he's quite past. Surprised you even know that name.
I assumed as much. Could we talk to whoever fills his position these days? Would that be possible? We have some very pressing news.
Well, it's not as if individuals can just grab his ear. But
Well, we've spoken with some of your men before, numerous occasions. Well, we actually helped obtain a certain orb. Not sure if you know what I'm talking about, but
yes, of course, the business with Assessor Abel.
yes,
You were there.
That was us.
We
We also
retrieved the
spoke with some of your men at a party hosted by Edwin. Edwin, I'm bad with last names. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about.
Edwin Arkland's party.
Yes. So we're not just some random folk. I think it would serve both us and him well if we could meet.
Well,
and time is quite necessary. I mean, we've only got 5 days before we must head to Jorin.
Sure. Okay. Here's what I will do for you. I can speak with Assessor Abel, and if he gives permission, then we can move you up to. I believe his name is Meridian, as it is now. But if that's what you want, this is the route. This is how I can get you there. I'm not going to be able to perform any miracles, and it'll take a day at least for me to get a reply back. It looks like you all could use a bit of a rest.
Yes. As is often the case. Got anywhere you recommend? We went to like the book place, the library inn, whatever that.
Something. Yeah,
awful
it was
place.
like a quiet inn.
Awful place.
Awful place.
I kept ordering food.
There's a number of establishments. You throw a dart when you exit this building. There's plenty of places that'll take you in. You have the coin, obviously.
Yeah. Don't know if I'd say that.
Is there one that you'd recommend?
I just stay in the embassy, the Knights of Karn. I don't really frequent any of the inns, so no.
Supposedly we're like knighted or something at the Knights of Karn. Not sure I believe
Yes,
it.
we're landowners, according to them, but I've heard that, well, I don't know what you refer to them as, but Carnian promises maybe are not the most trustworthy.
The promise of carnies.
Don't insult him.
I don't mean to, but I've been told that the Knights of Karn often make promises that seem to go unfulfilled.
That seems unlikely.
I'm glad to hear that.
Pride ourselves on
then we
our
are
justice,
truly knighted lords in the service of the Knights of Karn.
If that was the deal that you made.
Well, all I know is that we were given land in, I believe it's called the Lord's Port or something. I don't know. We retrieved a really powerful orb for your knights, or the authorities.
If you are who you say you are, then I assume that you have been rewarded or will be rewarded in whatever capacity was promised to you. I am uncertain of those specifications.
We're still waiting on it.
If it was Abel himself who did it, then I assume that he will follow through when you speak with him.
I'd forfeit mine if I got to talk with that Mervin.
I'm sure.
Meridian? What have you said his name was?
Meridian, and I guess his title would be
Adjudicator or something you said? I don't remember.
No, that was the old title. He's something of the emperor now. They kind of combined the roles.
Convenient.
The lawmaker
That sounds
is
like
probably
it
the best.
much easier to rule.
It's
under
got
those
more religious
circumstances.
connotations nowadays. But in any event, I will pass up the information that you've given me. Is there anything that you want to say or include to gear it along aside from the gold, which will, of course, do wonders? I just would maybe like a topic or a subject or headline, something of that nature.
Tell him we bring word of Lycidas.
And of Manathox plans.
Give him some of the dust.
No.
Dust?
Everyone's like, no.
Nah. Nothing.
Correct.
Is a religious relic of our people.
Oh, and
Pay her no
Now,
mind.
yeah.
She
And,
speaks in tongues.
and I'll point to Kirill. And the King of the Hollow Peaks wants to talk to him.
There you go.
That is good. That's good. There's some clout.
That works. That should do it.
King of the Hollow Peaks.
Although I personally haven't heard of you, but if there is indeed a king now, I would have thought it was a
Newly
dwarf.
minted.
Well, when you save all the dwarves from the hell that befalls them,
It matters not. You will soon hear.
things land on your shoulders.
All right. Then I will be on my way. I will meet you, let's say, here tomorrow at noon.
Sounds good.
If things go well, which, assuming the things that you've given me, we should have you in Morocco for lunch.
That would be wonderful.
Yes. Well,
Well,
let
we'll
us-
let you get to it then.
good luck.
I'll bow my head. Thank you.
I'll attempt to bow and then just like wince at the pain in my
Grim.
abdomen.
Kirill's over everything. He just wants to take a nap.
Yeah,
Like
You guys
we should go
step
find an
outside
inn.
into the city, hustling and bustling. You notice the streets are a little bit more full than you recall them being in the past, Mr. Haldir. Heavy day, but
We were here not very long ago, right? Like literally,
Yeah.
like
Like
5 days, like
2
10,
weeks
like
ago.
6 or 7 days ago.
10 days
Yeah.
ago, yeah.
Because I think we came here after, like literally all we've done since we've been here is
I think we came
we went
here
to
and then we did the party and then we like portaled to the other Cambions like place and then went into the
no, we
woods.
went
No?
to yeah, we went and found
we were sodomized by our father.
gosh, what? No,
Jesus.
that was a while ago.
Oh, that did happen though. Before.
That was only like 2 weeks ago,
That
I
was
think.
after we were
Yeah,
here
that
though. We like went to,
our
we saw
father is.
Jonathan's like shadow person.
Yeah, but I'm saying that was a while ago.
But wasn't
That's
that
before what
wasn't
I'm
that
talking
after
about.
we were here?
I
The
mean,
last
it's-
thing we
In
no,
terms
the
of
last
game sessions, that was 6 months ago, but like
Alright.
in story, that was fucking 2 weeks ago.
What were you saying?
yeah,
Hal?
no,
Yeah.
but I'm saying the
Think
last
even
thing we
more.
did was we went from Skull to Jelrin, and then we went to find Namek and Hema, and we
That's
went
right,
to
that's
the memory vault thing. Nearly
Yeah.
died. Mercadian accompanied us to the Sanctum of Lycidas. We got Calamaris, and then
Yeah, he,
we
like-
went to the Djinn.
Literally just pulled it off this thing.
Exactly.
That's true.
So I think it's only been like
The Shade was
Like
like
4
literally
days or
shocked
something.
by his ability to just pull it off of its enchantment.
I wonder if the shade's still there. Now the man is dead.
I would presume no.
Well, I mean, the Shade is probably tasked with holding on to the blade, and now it's not there. So
Yeah.
I mean, what else does he
Does
have
it
to
seem
do?
obvious to me why there are way more people here at the moment? Like, is it like people come to Skull during the winter because they don't want to live out in the fucking woods, or?
Yeah, it could be something along those lines. You notice that a little bit of a poorer crowd as well. Like the streets are kind of filled with people who probably shouldn't really just be dicking around in Skull's streets. Like possibly refugees of some type would be a good bet.
Yeah.
Or they just had an increase in homeless population recently.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, I think we should try and find an inn, and we should probably take a day
Vacation?
for some R&R
Vacation.
Sure.
and looking at this book.
Okay.
I have
Yeah.
high interest in the cleric spells of a Lycidas.
Well, yeah. Easily enough, you can find a fairly classy establishment. It's the Warmstein, as it is. And it's nice, warm in here, away from the bristling cold of the outside. You guys have an opportunity to collect some rooms. It's inexpensive. 20 gold pieces for the lot of you, each having your own rooms for the day. Meals included, drink included.
Sorry, when you say the lot of you, you mean 20 gold for all of us? In
For
total
yes, for all of you.
cost?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
4 each. They're modest accommodations. It's nothing
We'll take it out
extraordinarily
of
fancy.
the party gold.
Cool.
Hero's just gonna ask. Hero's just gonna fucking go to his room and pray for a while.
Sure.
I'm going to look
Need
at
to
the
know.
depth of my scars. But other than that, I won't really do anything. I'm just going to take it easy.
Contemplate mortality.
Right, exactly.
I'm going to, unless anyone objects, attune to these bracers.
I don't have an objection. I think you have probably more concentration things that would be a good mix.
Yeah, and I don't believe I'm attuned to literally anything at the moment.
You
Oh,
shouldn't be, I don't think.
then hell yes. I have amazing armor for raising dead. On that note, as we're drinking and I'm drinking my milk, I will tell Tammin, I'm glad I didn't have to ask your corpse if you wanted to be my partner.
Yeah, I am glad that you didn't have to either. Also, consequently, if you ever have to, the answer is no.
Why would the answer be no?
Let me rest in peace, woman!
I would only give you the best treatment as a corpse. Under my care,
I
I
don't know about
promise.
that. Do you think the Tao has had a lot of rest since you've collected him into your service?
Do you want to ask Tao?
No, I
As
don't.
I pull up his skull and
I
say,
will leave him be, as the spirits should be.
He's well. He's well cared for. And pat Tao gently.
I hope that he believes the same.
Of course he does.
As said by you, yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And so you guys find your rest. Yane, is there anything in particular that you're doing?
I was kind of doing the same thing as looking over how different I look now. Just kind of, I don't know if I'm depressed. Actually, you know what? I am depressed about it.
Yeah. Well, not only that, why don't you make a Constitution saving throw? Okay.
Not that upset, obviously.
No.
Yeah.
But then also make a
Okay,
Wisdom
good.
saving throw. Okay.
You got me.
One.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
I got you there. So it seems like your body's going to recover okay from all of these wounds. Like it's not going to look the same as it ever was before. You're not your bronzed god that you were. You got some scars on you now.
Mhm. More.
And Yeah, some more. You're just kind of calling back to that moment, though, where you were instantly incinerated.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just this wince of pain again in your mind.
Oh, fucking PTSD.
Yeah. And you take just a clean 1 point of psychic damage
Fucking
as
PTSD.
as you feel it on your nerves.
Oh yeah.
And as you attempt to rest for the night, you find that sleep it's really hard to come by.
How does it feel?
You take a point of exhaustion.
Oh fuck.
Hmm.
I like how Yang got fucking yeeted by a confused old man.
There's some blood around him. He looked like a dangerous fella. He had to get rid of him. And he did.
A weapon that thirsts for blood, you know.
Yeah. He looks dangerous.
Do me and Misha come to any findings as we pour over this book throughout the day, or no?
There's certainly more spells to read over. What's the maximum level of spell that you guys can cast?
Level 5.
5.
Okay.
Unless we leveled.
Yeah. So I will post some more
6.
spells that you guys can look over. But then also, why don't both of you make intelligence checks or investigation checks?
Ouch. Ouch.
Okay.
Can I just aid him?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter at this point.
Yeah. That's better than what I'm gonna roll. So.
But yeah, but I think it's. Well,
I have no bonus to investigation.
Yeah, you can make your roll if you want to. So.
Sure.
Okay.
Damn, that's actually pretty good for me.
Help out a little bit.
I'll take it.
So, Haldir and Misha, it's going to take a little bit, but there is definitely something just a little bit goofy about the way Lysis writes, and you start to put together a little bit of a pattern.
It's a code! Haldir!
Lose your mind.
All right.
Haldir, you can kind of piece together.
Arm excitedly.
Does not bode well for us. My last puzzle took me quite a while.
I know, but you've been trained for this moment right here. Poorly, but you've still been trained for it. It's more than I have.
So you're taking just some words from the descriptions of these spells, and there's just like these small annotations and marks that just don't quite make sense, and words that are a little bit out of place. But the first thing that you kind of get, and you're pretty sure that this is some type of code that he's hidden in there, and it is that the pieces gather pieces.
Okay. The pieces gather pieces. I'll tell him. I'll be like, see me show you the pieces.
Yeah, they gather pieces, you know?
The pieces gather pieces.
I assume that maybe means that they attract each other, which would kind of make sense.
Would it not make sense if you think of the pieces as the pieces we are gathering, and we are pieces of a puzzle that the pieces bring us together? So
He's my brother, you know we're Italian.
all of the pieces come together.
That could also be an interpretation. I'm not too sure, really.
I'm not sure either. That is about as good as my interpretation goes.
Yeah, it's tough to tell what he means so far, but if you take some more time to study, perhaps there will be more revelations to be made. Assuming that he knew more than you.
I just instantly assume you did.
Okay.
Yeah. But you guys eventually find your rest as well. and everybody can take a long rest except for Yang. And yeah, you guys come up the next day feeling recharged, refreshed. You know,
Is this an accurate description of allows you to hold 2 concentration spells simultaneously?
that is correct. Yeah, it requires attunement. And then that ring that you have, I'm not sure if you still have it on, but the contingency ring is also attuned.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Jinn has it. No,
Oh yeah, that you did give it to the Jinn.
I think he has my sword too.
You gave him quite a few things, yeah. But you've got listed as his racers, so there's that.
Huge.
It's basically would be called the vambraces of the mind hold, but it doesn't matter that much. In any event, as you guys come to consciousness, you take your breakfast and gather your party while you await for noon. And Justice Timir, what do you do?
Should we try and find some better medical care for Mr. Yane? I mean, I assume he looks haggard in the morning as well, right? Like, it's pretty obvious to us that.
Does not look great.
I mean,
does he look
there
like
might be someone in the
markedly
city.
different, though? Like, obviously he experienced.
I assume he just looks exhausted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I guess I'm
absolutely.
saying, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of the context to myself. Like,
You
does he
look
like
you
he
look
is,
pretty
is
bad
not
too.
recovering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that I do. But
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, does it look like Yane is like specifically making like non-recovery, or he looks like worse than the other day?
His body doesn't look worse than the other day, but just something about his eyes.
Okay.
He's just a bit tired.
Yane, did you?
There might be someone.
You didn't receive much rest last night. Seems that you were not blessed with the recovery.
No, I couldn't sleep at all. Just kept thinking about yesterday.
Being ugly.
I look
Yes,
like
I think about
hero now.
I think about last night's tidings as well. They were not pleasant, though I'm glad we made it out.
It's my understanding that, based on what I know of the skull, that we're probably most likely to find, if we were going to find someone who could help him, it's probably with the Knights of Karn, not here. Right?
He would probably have some solid healers. I would assume so.
I suppose we could ask around. We've got like 5 or 6 hours before we have to go to the place, right?
Yep. That's what you want to do.
That would probably be wise.
Yeah. You do find, as you ask around about healing in particular, why don't you make an investigation check again? Yeah. It doesn't take long until you find or hear word of a religious sect in town that worships the weave. And they apparently have some people who are quite capable healers.
I think we should go, but I mean, it's up to Yane. Maybe you're scared of the doctor.
It's not been that bad.
I mean, I'll try anything. I really will.
Someone call for the doctor?
All right.
Do you need,
Well,
I need
what's,
to talk
Alright,
to
yeah.
too?
So
also,
yeah.
are we familiar with that term? They worship the weave.
the weave.
I particularly am definitely not familiar with that. That seems
There
new.
is a yeah.
Let
There
them
is
weave.
a concept in magic that everything is connected by
Oh, I know what you're
ley
talking about.
lines.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but I just don't. We haven't encountered
Is that
people who've worshipped
okay? So
it
I
before,
think
right?
what Toe is saying is that like widely like known about magic, or is it just kind of like this obscure concept?
not really. It's kind of obscure knowledge, but you would have, if you studied it, you would know it.
Sure.
It's like
I definitely wouldn't know what that.
impractical knowledge. There's nothing. It's like a theory of why it
Scholarly
works.
stuff.
Yeah. But it doesn't actually help anybody accomplish anything. So
Sure.
far as
It's like astronomy.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But you locate their den in the process of tracking down these healers, and you see a modest 8-sided structure that's set near the center of town, and there's a couple of robed individuals outside that have very bright blue patterns across their rather gray and unadorned cloaks otherwise. So it's very augmented to emphasize a connected, almost constellation-like appearance on their robes. But as you approach, they kind of assess you, and their eyes glow briefly. Each of
Well,
them.
what color?
Just a light, cursory yellow, almost green. One of them has blue eyes, so the change is pretty apparent. The other one has kind of darker eyes, and it isn't as flashy. But just that quick augment, and they look you over. Well-equipped individuals. What can us humble servants do for you?
I'll just point at the turd.
Is that my new nickname?
Yeah, exactly.
The brown blob. I don't know.
Gentlemen,
The twink.
We heard you
seems to be
might be able to
incinerated.
do something. For we don't really know what happened. It's like all the water got sucked right out of him.
oh,
I got all
that's
crispy.
He's magically
horrendous.
dehydrated.
Well, he seems better now.
He needs
Like,
some
oh,
lotion.
Look again.
Lots of lotion.
Lotion, yeah.
If you're wishing to speak with our healer, we
That would be
can
great.
bring you to Maya. See what she can do about this. I suppose. He kind of looks at the other one. All right. I don't really can't say no to these people. And so they are directed in, and you are greeted into a just an absolute mess of a hall. There are books everywhere, strewn about, and there are numerous people surrounded by them. And some of them look to be in kind of almost a daze as they are contemplating the texts that are around them. And the gentleman who greeted you at the door, one of them is tiptoeing his way past piles and mounds of people studying, and eventually reaches a
small woman who's in her middle years. She's got long, dark, curly hair, and she steps over. They're all wearing the similar robes. She steps over, kind of nervous, as she gives you all a quick once over. And as she steps up, this is my understanding that, that one of you is injured.
One of us.
All of us.
Yeah.
Well,
It's about more than one of us.
I had all the water sucked out of me. How about that?
Hold up Tammond's hand.
You hold up my hand, but
okay.
I'm pointing it to.
Wait. Hold on.
Yang.
Hold on. I have to
He's
write
the
this
most
down. I've got to get the notes.
Fingers on backwards. I don't know what it's
So,
on.
so what happened to you?
Need more
How did you
electrolytes.
get all the water sucked out of you?
it's a spell.
A spell.
All the
Ancient
water
magic.
evaporated around me, including what was inside my body.
Can one of you cast the spell or replicate it in some manner?
No.
We would never do that to our brother.
Well, no. I just need to know.
You're
If
that
I
kind
had
of
someone,
family,
I'm
but-
trying to reverse the effects of what happened. You know, I need to understand what it is that actually occurred. Why don't you step over here, just real quick?
I
Can
might be able to
I,
cast Blight. Let me check.
It's not the same.
It kind of is
But it's not.
on a plant.
Hey, I'm not telling
on
you
a
how to play
plant.
your character. I'm just saying.
No, but
I
on
don't
a
think that's
plant
the same.
it would be because it dehydrates plants and
Yeah.
sucks the life out of them.
can I attempt to give her because I imagine when I looked at this spell book, I definitely looked at the thing that supposedly did that, and obviously I can't do it. But can I attempt to impart some knowledge based on that information?
Oh, yes.
I mean, I don't really want to show her the book if I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a seriously powerful spell. What were you fighting that could do something like that?
Well, there was we were fighting some aboleths, but that's not what did it. It was I don't know, some outside force.
Outside force. Okay. Well, basically, what I need to discern at this point is the nature of the magic that dealt the damage. Was it divinely wrought? Now, when I say divinely wrought, I think all magic is divine. But there's some beings that impart magic, and then there's just magic in and of itself that has its own divinity. I can actually tell
a little bit of A and a little bit of B.
a bit of A and a little bit of B. She kind of rubs her eyes. All right. Okay, big guy. You sit down right here. We're gonna do a little bit of investigating here. It's gonna hurt, but I think you can probably manage. She pulls out a knife.
Pull my pants down.
What the?
What? Everyone's like, what?
I just need to take just a little bit of the flesh, and we'll see.
A pound.
We'll see what's going on here. Not a pound. That's way too much. Just a little bit. Is that okay?
Go for it.
What's another
she
pound?
Starts.
You got
Is there
249
anywhere
more.
particular that you want me to take it from? I mean, you're already pretty scarred up, buddy, but
whatever you think is best.
Okay. Just
you're the doctor. I'm just just fucking do it.
I never said that I was a doctor.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Maya. I know some magics that can undo what the weave has done. That's my
All right,
specialty.
Maya,
That's
just
what
fucking take it. I'm gonna put my arm out.
she gives a quick flick of the wrist as she slices off a nice meaty bit. You take a point of damage. And then she like tosses some bandages at Misha.
She eats it.
Put it on.
On crunch.
She just wraps it around her head.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Let me see here. She rummages through her things, grabs out a couple of crystals. One of them she sets right in front of her eye.
Oh, is
she
that
begins
Chungite?
to cast a spell.
Shungai. Is it a pyramid?
Shungite.
Can I attempt to
Shungite.
identify this spell?
Yeah. Make an Arcana check.
Where is that? Ooh, probably not.
No, it's maybe somewhere along the same vein as a identification spell, but it's a little different. Obviously, it's working in flesh, stuff like that. She's like, oh my. Well, I could probably fix this. It happened recently enough. I could probably do it. I will say, this is gonna take a lot out of me, and you know, our organization could really use the support. So
Did we not just pay you lots of money?
No,
no,
we didn't.
you didn't.
Did we not? Was it
Did
different
we not? No, we
organization?
actually didn't. What a hilarious turn of that.
We handed out like 2,000 gold.
After
That's fucking
hearing that I
hilarious.
didn't sleep at all, like I'm like so fucking
Didn't we just
agitated.
pay you a
I
lot of
just-
money? No.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hand her like 200 gold pieces. Do what you gotta do.
Well, that's
I'll just start picking up these like these pouches that I picked up off the ground from the Leviathan floor, the sea monster floor. You know,
mhm.
I'll start like placing those on the table one by one.
Okay. Yeah,
Just, come on.
that's pretty good. See, here's the thing. I'm gonna need to expend some of my life force to cure this. And so I'm okay doing that. You seem like a swell guy, but we're gonna need a little bit more than just that. That's gonna have to be
You can have my firstborn.
well, okay.
What the?
So
No.
hold on.
The law of
Is he
surprise?
capable of using magic?
He doesn't have a kid yet.
Oh.
I invoke the law of surprise.
We do actually take initiates at a very young age, which really helps their learning process, and they live a good life here. There's a lot of good fun things you can do in Skull.
Yeah, you can have my future firstborn.
I'm afraid
How much are we talking here? I
Game's
mean,
all about indentured servitude.
if you need money, I need to know how much.
Well, I'm probably going to lose, I don't know, 3-4 months of my life by channeling this. I don't know. How much do
of
you
your
think?
life.
If it helps at all in your decision, I can tell you that, as you see, we're quite powerful individuals, at least around these parts. And, we're quite certain that if we don't intervene and succeed, that the world will end. And that, my dear, would take all of your life. And I'm not saying that as a threat. It's a warning. I'm sure you've noticed the tides of war and ill omen are on the rise, and we are quite involved in attempting to stop such madness. In fact, that is where he acquired this wound, and if we're not at our full, we have little chance of victory as it is. With him not at full strength, our failure is nigh guaranteed.
Hey, what he said.
All right. Make a persuasion check.
You say it. Well, I won't ruin it.
Yeah.
I will say nothing.
I won't ruin it.
I'm just like,
You have higher persuasion than he does, I thought.
No, I'm just like, this cost you months of your life?
Fuck her life.
I mean, Jesus.
You'll have 0 life if you don't do this.
I was gonna say you would just quickly
And
throw
I'll
away
bring
months
it
of your life with total strangers.
Okay,
I think that would be bad for our needs.
Alright, Carol's
I'll take-
just like,
Here comes Kirill.
no, I'm just like, fucking Carol's just like not even paying attention to this. Just praying.
Very canon.
All right. So I'll take what you've offered me so far. The little trinkets, the gold. That's fine. I'll do this to help you guys out. You seem like you're important fellas. I've seen there's been some refugees coming up from up north. I know that things aren't good. If you promise to do good, I'll do my best. And I can see the weaves in you, mister. She's talking to you, Haldir. You're kind of strong in it. It's pretty impressive. If you ever want to, we could teach you a few things. When you have time, I guess.
If I ever find the time, that would be wonderful. But as I said, we are on an urgent mission, and I hope to have time after that. But I suppose we shall see.
All right, big fella. Why don't you sit back and relax, and we'll get this taken care of.
Put my pants back on.
She kind of bundles herself up in her robes, pulls down her cowl, and then sets her hands on your head, Yane.
Mm-hmm.
And for a moment, it feels as if nothing is occurring. And then it feels like you're on fire again.
We should have warned her that he has a fucking. He's like the heart of a Bahir or something in it too.
Yeah, he's got like this huge constitution bonus or health bonus.
Right, yeah. And you feel that flame that basically evaporated every element of water in your body simultaneously. The scarring in your lungs, the few brief moments that you had any amount of consciousness were sheer and utter agony beyond anything you've ever experienced. And you can almost feel your soul kind of split from that pain. And then it's gone. And you all around you, like the markings, shrivel up and disappear instantly. And his flesh looks as spongy and buoyant and supple. That's the word I was looking for. As it used to be.
What's your moisturizing?
Is he still hairless?
His hair has regrown.
It's like a swimmer.
Fully?
Yeah.
What's your skincare routine?
Road bike. I shave all my hair off my body.
First,
Fucking Patrick Bateman.
I use an almond scrub, then
So
a facial peel, and then a non-alcoholic aftershave. Because alcohol dries out your face, it makes you look older.
in the morning, my face would do a little ice pack while doing stomach crunchies. It's like,
Yeah. That's Patrick Bateman all over.
exactly.
If my face is too puffy, I put on a nice.
You can tell
So
the
funny.
woman. The woman has she's kind of like bundled up and like she's kind of like shivering as she withdraws her hands from you, Yane. Just like that was some terrible pain, mister. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Thank you for your service, madame.
Yeah. She kind of
I'm still just focusing on having to relive that again.
limps away, struggling to stand, finds her place among her books, and just kind of puts her hands in her robe up to her head. Just
We
looks
still
like
have
she's in agony.
Do we still have the old book from Lycidas?
Yes, you do.
The one from the chamber?
Yes, you do.
Maybe we should give her that. Is any unless anyone debates.
I mean, I think it couldn't hurt, right? I haven't really peered into it for a while. I don't remember what specifically in there. Have we like really tried to dissect it?
Yeah, I don't think there's. I'm pretty sure we read that thing
I
very
think it was
thoroughly.
like just spells or
Yeah.
something, right?
Yep, and
Yeah,
some
it's, Twin
detailing
Bolt.
about how the crown was made and stuff like that. Some expeditions, stuff like that.
It's Twin Bolt, Storm Sister's Blessing is from that, as well as burning radiant. The thing that's like burning compulsion or something.
Right. Yeah, I know what you mean.
The thing that makes it so they have to like obey you or like
or
be
take
lit on
damage. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll approach her and I'll say, this seems like something, well, not maybe worth money. I don't know. We've gleaned all we can from it, and it seems like something you might like to have.
She seems hesitant to look up at you as you were talking about this, and which seems a bit odd based on her prior interactions with you. But eventually she does, as you're kind of describing what's all in that book. And she kind of like looks up, and you see that she's now bearing all the scars that Yane had.
Oh my goodness.
You see that her hair is kind of like falling out in knots around her shoulders.
Jesus
she
Christ.
reaches up and grabs the book from your hand. She sees it's all shriveled up and damaged.
Is this woman before this, was she like was she younger or like middle aged or older?
She looked like she was in her middle years.
Okay.
She didn't look young.
Tragic.
I'll thank her again, and I'll say, the person who cast that spell, he was not himself. He had to be taken care of. But these are some of his other works.
Well,
perhaps your order can use them to advance whatever it is you're doing.
This is a good contribution. This is a good gift. Makes it worth it. Thank you. Appreciate that. You guys.
That makes it worth it. No, that's good to hear.
Go do your work.
All right.
We appreciate your sacrifice, my lady.
She just kind of is focusing in on the book now. And you see that you're not getting a whole lot of attention from the rest of the people in this room.
None of them are like taken aback by what has just occurred by any means, or
no.
All right.
Seems to be a regular occurrence in these parts.
That's not something we've ever seen in the temple, right?
That's not something I've ever seen anywhere.
No, that's a different type of healing. Not something that you've seen ever occur. Bit remarkable, perhaps. We'll see. But with that, as
a lot
Yane,
to remark about.
You feel 1000% better. You feel like you never got roasted. You still had that moment where you're having some really terrible heartburn all night long, but that was nothing compared to being incinerated alive. And even the memory of it it's faded. It's like nothing. It didn't even happen to you. And yeah.
What about my point of exhaustion?
It's gone.
Nice, dude.
Worth it. Get fucked, lady.
Yeah, that poor woman's like just took on the total depth of your depravity for like the rest of her life. Get fucked, lady.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, with that, we will come back and see what the Knights of Karn have to say for themselves, as they may be in possession of a couple pieces of important equipment.